curry oxtail me I cook with white rice. Yeah. No. Tina, Rastaja. Thank you. You're a darling. Now go show the plank of them. Where you buy me? Come here, want to help me do something. Don't go here. Where you cook?
Go with cow skin.
Curry and cow skin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the brown tray. Hi guys, welcome to Auntie Dana Kitchen. I don't want later come and I'm tired. I'm not get to do my hot topic. So I feel uncomfortable in that kitchen here because it's very small. I don't know if I rest down nothing. Watch her run. Tina just bring me a gift. Tina, what kind of gift this? One perfume. She said I'm a birthday gift. Every day she said she'll bring it up. She finally. Thank you. Everyone I want to give me perfume. She said I love perfume. Anyway, thanks. So, today I cook some food for me and Joshie. Tina, come here. You see the extension? Hold on, come on the phone for plugging in our kitchen. So guys, please bear in mind that this is not my kitchen. See that me in a one little nook of kitchen. I don't know if I put down nothing. I can't go work place and do as I like. I don't know if I rest my phone. So I have to improvise or try to sleep. I'm going to promise the hot topic. So I'm going to use the glory chicken. So we are going to cook and we are going to chat, right? That should bring my charity phone. I want to plug in this meantime, Tina. To make it go and chat. But I can't like this go with the phone on it. So I'm going to have nowhere. If I plug for even catch my phone. The live blurry. Let me say the live blurry. Alright. Hold on. Yes, so I make it go and catch. But you can't see me? Alright, but I go on. If I put on a little oxtail when I cook. I'm going to rest the phone this so I'm going to take call. Longer people but don't have, it's not my kitchen me in. But I used to. I don't know where I look at one little place me in. No counter, just the stove and the something. So I just have to watch. Alright, and we are going to chat. You can't hear me? If you can't hear me, why is it blurry though? Is it still blurry? Oh, it's not blurry. So, Josh said I want oxtail, so I get some oxtail. And I cook some curry oxtail. I don't know, I used to do this back then. And white rice. So normally like come here go please do not swing on that, Joshua. Like come here go curry the oxtail. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube live. Yes. I go curry the oxtail so I'm not really put no onion and them something upon it. But I just season it up with pimento powder, garlic powder, all-purpose chicken and all-purpose season and sauce. You can hear me? Alright, so yeah, me just tell you what me I do as we go along. Pressure cooker, I want to use the electric one. Then I go turn on subscribe only mode. Channel for 5 minutes. You can send message. Slow mode is on. Send message in 30 seconds. I don't understand YouTube. Admin, please come over if you want to watch and come do what you do. So like and share and subscribe to the live. So we're going to chat as we go along. Can I wait till I'm done cook? I go done cook and go sleep. I'm going to get something for light the stove. Pass the lighter for me. Tina! I never used to go to the kitchen because I'm not used to hold on there. Where is the lighter? You see? Oh, see it. Throw the bag in the garbage and put the wine on the shelf. Yeah, so anyway guys, we have a little discussion. Our discussion over plank shop going to be of many things. We're going to talk about a lot of different topics. That Josh, you can't put it in other. Please put it in the big garbage around the front. Yeah, put it in the big garbage bag. So if you don't see me, I move up and down, I have to go move the phone But through it charge now. Rasta, yeah, me have this for a long time. I have that dress here. All I want know me long time know the hat new from when I buy the hat. So we just put it on to a Bob Marley there, right? Me have this from when I go up on holiday when Marcia did pay for my holiday. You remember them long time there? Marcia Campbell did pay for my holiday them time there. She and her friend or her sister or something. For them long time they have this. Admin have to turn on super chat. I don't know nothing about super chat. So I add up the eyes on it. So today, Planka people, admin please share the live so England people can know some of them on it. So today I got a confirmation. So today our topic is gonna be depression. So Naculette reached out to me this week and she sent me a video that she saw somebody in Starbucks and she was singing a song, and while she was singing the song, somebody came over to her and touched her and said to her the song that she was singing save her from going and kill herself, and she showed Naculette the tablets and everything that she planned to kill herself because her husband was treating her bad. Secondly, a friend of mine, one of my donors on here, reached out to me on the verge of taking her own life. And I'm saying this not calling anybody's name, we just want to discuss something. She's supposed to be on here. And today at church, a lady was getting baptized. And if you listen to what the lady said before she got baptized, she said, I didn't have to pop something and splash. Her son, oh God, Philippa, me can't talk now. Me get the message, guys. Oh, condolence to my co-worker family, Christine. One of the girls, I know I want to see her from my phone. She died this morning. I don't want to cry again. I try to cheer up. Don't know what is the cause of death. She just died in her city. I used to work at ATL. So condolences to Christine Allen and her family. And if you guys remember last year, I talked about one of my friends at work, sister who her husband killed her in Florida in last year. Her husband killed her. Now this year, her sister that was very close to her at my workplace died this morning. So you know, I was going to talk about depression. Let me show you this. Alright, hold on. Remember? Let's go see where I go on with that shop. Yes, I'm showing the curry. I'm not teaching you for cooking. I'm going to talk to Canada. I'm going to put the curry in the pot to burn. I'm going to put in the pressure cooker rubber yet. I'm going to put it on burn and get it, alright? So that I go stay. The rice easy for cook, so I'm going to have to do it. Remember my bread, I remember it, see there? Yeah, so anyway, condolences to Christine and her family. Christine's family, her daughter, Jace and everybody. I don't know, she just, her pressure, it look like it's her pressure, allegedly, because she always trouble with pressure problem. And I don't know if it fly up her heart attack, but she died in lying down this morning. So, you know, and you know, life's so funny, Planka people. The other day, she wished me a happy birthday. I never see the message. Prior to that, she called me and she said, you know, come up at the workplace, come look for me. You know, come up at the workplace, come look for me. And I say to her, I say, yeah, mama, soon come. Because she said, nobody give her all of the money, you know. I don't come bless because I always go back to my workplace and bless. Especially the office attendant, me and them come from far. And all know me not go. And I said to them, say, me soon come. When I call everybody when I know, so I tell them, I want to know, so I go come. And if you see Christine just died like that, you know, we have to send up prayers. Depression, and we don't know what lead up to her death, but yeah, you know, we never want to go into something we don't want to speculate, and condolences. So, when we were at church, back to the argument, the lady was saying that our son, she going through it with her son, and oh, the garbage pan. We used to eat under my something. Our son, make sure want kill him and kill himself, kill herself. And when you hear a mother come out and say that, that is a serious, 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 serious depression to reach to that level for her, for the mother to even think of doing something like that. No. I'm going to speak 10 stories into one while I'm doing this live before I take any calls. If you are going through depression and you want to share your story, you want to uplift somebody, you can call in on this live. So, one of the things that when I asked the specific person about if she seeks help for, hold on a second, let me get the person to know that I am on the live so that she can watch it. This is, let me let her know that so she can listen in. I'm on the live now on YouTube here. We are discuss depression, the topic that you asked me to talk about. I will say certain things but not pertaining to you and hear what person says so you can listen in, alright? Are you alright? I see you text me back today because I say if you're alright and everything. Alright, so go over, Yeah, and if you want to call in and say anything, you can. Alright, yes. Sorry about that. I just want the person to know she's gonna come on. So this is a serious hold on the tank of people. I don't know, I cook and I talk. I rather do it so. When I get the time, when I done cook, I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep. Like last night, I did wake up and I watch TikTok, something. Auntie Dana. And it put me enjoyed so till my drop asleep. Anyway, yes. So with depressions, right? It affects black and white. In the black community, like for black women, especially women who are established, women who are in certain categories, in certain fields, business field, or in their career high, right? I hear that in Canada, for example, I don't know if it's the same thing because as the person was saying to me, they don't know if it's the same laws that apply in America. That if you go to the doctor and they diagnose you as being person with depression, it's go to your record. So if you get a job or you go to the insurance company, you are looked at as being unstable. They will not want to insure you. They will not take you for a certain job if you have depression on your portfolio. And it is something that once you get treated for it or once you are diagnosed, that is what I was told. I have never been to America and I don't know how the situation is here in Jamaica. So if anybody is on the live and you are watching, please don't call it. Let us discuss it for it before. So I hear that why a lot of black women do not go in and get their self-diagnosed and get treatment, it is something that will go on. I know it affects every nation, but I'm speaking in general. I hear that it goes, they said that it goes on your record, your portfolio. So for example, she said to me, it is something that taints you for life. It goes on your job portfolio, it goes on your insurance, anything that you are do. I have strings for my hand. Anyway, I'm not cook for nobody but me and Joshi. Anything that you are doing, it will affect you in the future. So that is why a lot of black women or a lot of women fight depression in silence. They don't want anybody to know. They don't want to tell anybody because the first thing they say that when you have a depression problem or when you are depressed, you're a mad somebody. In other words, them say she mad, son up here in her mind, and them say this and them say that and them say Tara. So let me put the phone right here, that's when the person called, right? So a lot of things can lead to depression, as I was told. I have never had a depression stage in my entire life because I am a very strong person and I am a type of person who does not put things on my brain and let it affect me. I will think about things, but that's how far it will go. One of the such cases of this depression is that this person that this is for wipe the camera. Just pass piece of hand towel for me. Alright, make this go and simmer. Let me see. I have to get the cold water. I have to turn on the pipe for you. Hold on a second. Because a bit of water kind of stuff. Put it down. My mommy is going to wipe it. Yeah, plank up people. Alright. Don't put it near the fire. Yeah. Just put it on the stone. I don't want this to catch color. I'm showing them meantime I cook what go on in the pot here. See that? I try to make it catch color. See it? Yeah, I know what if I make it wanna see it? Yeah. I'm not ready to make it something there. So so depression can lead up from a lot of things. Jashi? Let's turn off like this.
Yes?
I'm going to have some water in there. Depression can lead up from a lot of things. For example, you have family members, right? Friends. For example, a particular individual or he or she will be away. They've been through a lot of struggles. When they leave Jamaica and they went away, they leave and they been through a lot of struggles to reach where they are in life. They never tell anybody back home, but they did their best to reach to the level that they are now. Help family members to school, etc. Buy vehicle, buy house, etc. And this person can never seems to do enough for that particular family back home. I'm just saying some of the causes, and I'm just relating some of the stuff that was told to me. The person is on here and I don't want to give out too much, so I'm just saying. So for example, me they are foreign now. Me left Jamaica and me they are foreign, and I left Jamaica at a tender age of a young age, and I had to do so many things to get myself in proper and on top now in America. And family out here who never even used to look at you. Relatives, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles who never used to look at you, you know, and you try your best to say, okay, let me buy my sister a house or my brother a car, and let me help this one to university and that. And because they know that you're in a position to help them, because they know that you're in a position that you can hand them over things, they abuse the situation. And if you said no, it's like you are the worst person and you're supposed to be doing. And that affects the person mentally, because they here don't see the struggles that you are going through or that you went through over there to where you are today, and they feel as if you are obligated to them to continue to take care of their lifestyle and fund their activity. Secondly, you can live with your spouse and it is not verbal, it is not physical abuse, but it is verbal abuse. You have been talked down to, looked on, handled a certain way, mistreated, don't look at you. You're supposed to have any time for you. You cannot have a say in the relationship. You have been, you're big and fat and swarty. You just lay down in the house, so go look at work. And these things leads to depression, especially if it is somebody who you start out life with. You're married now and contented, or you live together and contented, and you're not the same person that you used to be back then, or you're not perky up yourself anymore, and he goes out there and him see these young nice pretty girls and he start to take it out on you. You are no longer attracted to him because you don't look a certain way. You have children and your belly get stretch mark, and he's gonna take it and tell you why you don't look good again. You're not the woman we did married to. Me can't bother with them in your life, yeah, and you cannot have a say in the relationship. Depression can come from losing your job at home. You're not used to the situation that you are in now, and you put it on your brain. As the lady was telling me, there are different types of depression that leads to depression. You have the depression for the rich people. When I say rich people, persons who will look at them and think that everything is normal, everything is okay, and they are fine. Deep down, they are depressed with certain things going on in their life, and they cannot talk to anybody because, number one, persons don't want to talk to anybody nowadays. Likewise, myself, because we are afraid of people recording us. So because of that, I have to trust you or know you directly, because people that I meet on social media, I don't talk to them. I don't hold conversation to them unless it's somebody that is dear to me. I will sit and have a sensible conversation too. With you're afraid to go to person because you don't want you go tell the person your problem, right? And the person go back and tell your friends or go talk what happened to you or what you have got through. And so you become depressed. There are persons who become depressed because of their children not succeeding to the level that they want them to be. They are not succeeding. And a lot of things. You have persons get depressed because they want to buy a house. And the more them work, and the more them can buy the house. And them not see what happened. Depression also come from persons that got molested at a young age. And them have it buckled up inside of them. Them can't talk it, them afraid to talk it, them don't want to tell nobody. And they are depressed that when they tell somebody, it is going to be out there in the public. Depression can lead to a lot of things. Person in bankruptcy and a lot of things, and person put it on their head. A lot of the time it's mostly women you hear about who will do things to themselves because of depression. The men and the depression are a bit more different from women. 95% of the time, the ones who take their life, there was a actress son this week who took his life, they said, because of some depression. 90% of the time, the persons who do the drastic thing is mostly women. And then you would have persons sit one side and said, then what could I cause she if you do that? Hold on, let me try doing that. Yeah, what could I cause she? I don't even know if I bring down the chair. Yeah. What could I cause she if you do? If you want kill herself or want harm herself because person depressed and them harm themselves. Also, people another name yeah, what could have caused a good person like she, you know? Like especially for example, use Miss USA as an example. Person would look at she and say, oh, she's beautiful. She have a big job. She was Miss America. She have everything going on for her. What could have lead somebody like she if you want to take their life? Because first thing I go say, no son, because she's nice. She can't get any man when she want. She have her money, she have her work, she this, she that. That is what people are going to speculate and say. Why she never go to somebody because she have a lot of influencers or a lot of persons around her that she could have talked to. But when somebody is depressed and bottled it up inside of them, they are afraid of the world. When you understand what I mean? Incorrect can't go on job record in America. I don't know. I hear that it goes on the record in Canada. I don't know about America. As I said before I came on, the person that I spoke to is not from America. So she told me about Canada, and Nakile told me about another lady, but we never got in depth to see what if it goes. I would like to have somebody, a psychologist or somebody, call in to explain depression and how it affects them and stuff like that. On this live, if you are on here and you know about mental illness, you know about depression. A lot of Jamaican women is going through depression. You know, one morning I was praying, planka people, and I'm not saying this for gloat or anything. I'm talking about somebody's business. I'm just giving a referral. One morning I was here praying, leading up to my birthday week. It wasn't my birthday week, it was a week leading up. I know normally I don't carry my phone them inside of my bedroom when I pray because I don't want it to distract me. So on that specific morning, the charity phone was in there and it was charging. And I have it on the ASAP because it did over here. So, and while it was there, it keeps vibrating, 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 vibrating. And the bed, I just a pray and I pay it in mind. I say, this trapped me from my prayer this morning. Let me tell you the exact word that I said, devil, this trapped me this morning for not praying the blood of Jesus against you. And I never looked at the phone. Anyway, I finished praying, and when I was about to read my Bible, I saw the phone still ringing and it was the same number. And when I took up the phone and I looked at the number, it was an overseas number. So I called back the number and I said, I see you give me about 20 missed call. And it was a young person on the line and she said, I feel like giving up. I feel like taking the knife and cutting my throat. And I said, so I said, why? Where your parents? I said, she was 19. And I said to her, why you call me? And she said, I don't have anybody else to call. I don't have anybody else to call. And I said, all right. I was so frightened. I said, all right, may I pray now? Calm down. She was hysterical on the phone. And she explained to me, which is I will not discuss, what led her to that point. And I said, did you speak to anybody in your surroundings about it? And she said, no, they are going to blame her. You understand? And I sit there and I talk to her and I said to her, okay, the first thought to go and pray, I'm buying up that spirit. Because that is what the devil wants you to do, to take your life because of what is going on, etc., etc. I'm going to talk to her. I'm not even get to read my Bible the morning. I pray with her, I talk to her, I encourage her. I pray with her, I talk to her, I encourage her. But while it was very hard to get her out of the thinking that she have in her brain. Even when I was there telling her, I said, no, that is not the option. That is not the final answer. That is what the devil wants you to do. God not give you the final answer there. She kept saying to me that, no, Miss Dana, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. I'm not ready for this, etc. And I was saying, God, don't put you in any position that He will not take you out of. She's not a Christian. So you just imagine me, I try to convince a young person who wants to take their life in the wee hours of the morning there and get to me. And I said, look at it, it's the reason why God allowed me to call you back. Because I don't take call those time of morning. And I sit there and I talk to her and I talk to her and I said, sit down, take a deep breath. I said, let me see you on the video. She said, okay, because we were talking via the call, the WhatsApp call, we weren't on video. And I said to her, let me see you come on the video. And she came on the video and I said, look how beautiful you are, look how you're nice. Why are you going to let this situation allow you to take your life? And I started to talk to her and I said, pour out your heart, give me. Pour out your heart and give me. Tell me everything where you go through. Tell me everything where you want to bust out. The Holy Spirit just tell me to tell her that. I said, ball it out. Just tell me from where it start to where it reach and where you plan to do, etc. And she kept saying, when she was telling me what was going on with her, she kept saying her mom is going to be disappointed in her. Every conversation that we had, she kept bringing up her mother, that her mother was going to be disappointed in her. And I said to her, I am listening to you, but you kept on saying that your mother is going to be disappointed with you. And I said, how would your mother feel to know that you take your life this morning? Isn't it worse than being disappointed? Because I said disappointment can be corrected. And I spoke to her and I spoke to her and I spoke to her. And she began to calm down and she began to see things from my point of view. I started to tell her, I said, look here, that is what the devil coming at your head with today. He want to tell you if you lose your life. He want to tell you if you take out your life. Because she kept the main thing that was affecting her is what her mother reaction to she going to be. You understand? Hold on, let me see. Hold on a second. Please don't call me. Let me just give a little illustration of what I'm trying to bring across. I'm going to take the call. And if you listen to somebody that is depressed, it has to be somebody that drives them to that point. It has to be something. So when you're talking to a person who is going through depression or mental health, you have to listen for the clues. The clues there that she was giving me, that she looked up to her mother and her mother was the main problem why she wants to take her life. Because she never want her mother feel like she spent too much and she do it to her and she let her down. So she couldn't face her mother. She can't talk to her mother because she's gonna put down her mother. She's gonna disappoint her mother. And I said, all of the conversation that I'm listening to you saying, everything is based on your mother is gonna say this, and my mother is gonna feel bad, and my mother is gonna say she do everything. When I said, how would your mother feel to see that you killed yourself? That is what I want you to look. I said, if you take your life, it will affect your mother more than she being disappointed in you. And that is how I got her to come down after her mother being disappointed in what happened to her. And that was the clue that I am not a psychologist. I don't have no BMB, no kind of allergist in my head. And because I was listening, I was only saying, God help me right here. Me dep on the video, I look on her, I'm in my head, me just I say, God help me. God help me what to say, help me what to answer because I don't know what to say. And God said, listen to the clues that she giving you, Donna. It's a reason why she called. And I spoke to her and I was on the phone with her. I said, you want to call your mother and talk to her with me on the line? And she said, admin, please remove the pic with the gun. It may be a trigger for some. Admin, please do not put up that picture, please. Take down that picture. I don't know who put up that up there. Please take it down. And I said to her, you want to talk to your mother while I'm on the phone to discuss what is going on with you, etc. And she said, no, I cannot tell her mother. I said, give me your mother number. And she said, no, she's afraid to give her the mother number. I said, all right. Because I was on there from about 4:10 to about 5:45 with her in the morning. And we talk and I tell her, I said, go make some tea. And I say, no ginger. She said, no. I said, what you have? She said, she have hot chocolate and coffee. I said, all right. Go make a cup of hot chocolate, etc. Throw milk in it and make it sweet and just calm your nerves. I'm a watch her. She put the phone down on the kitchen counter and she went in and she made the coffee and I did a counselor until she come right down. I spoke to her yesterday. And sometimes the thing that leads people into depression are some simple little things that can be talked over, that somebody can just sit down and encourage a person and listen to. Because sometimes they're afraid to talk to people and they look. And I said, boy, I was supposed to come on the live from the other day and I said, I will leave this topic for last. And today I say, you know what? I'm not going to get to discuss it this evening. Hold on. I'm not going to get to discuss it this evening. So, like how I cook now, make me do it. And a lot of the time, the warning signs. Alright, we can cover this now. Let me get some more water. The warning sign, the trigger sign that is affecting some persons is right in front of our eye. Right in front of our eye, and we don't see it. We don't listen. Sometimes we see people dropping at them shell. Sometimes we see people different from how we used to see them and we don't take it seriously. And then we say, why? If me didn't know. Guys, please like and share my live. This is, please like, and why we ask to like and share. When you do the admin, please put up why you say that they do that. You will know that Auntie Donna is live, so you will get a notification just like over Facebook. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. Yes. Sometimes the warning sign is there when persons going through depression and we never notice it. I would say, boy, if me didn't know, I'm going to clap the pressure cooker now. Yeah. What do you rub on me? Sometimes the warning sign is right there. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. 2,000 almost this one here. I'm afraid of pressure cooker, you know, plan for people. I have the next one. Alright, so we're going to make this pressure. So I'm going to go and cut up some season. Sometimes the warning sign is there and we don't notice it. And when the person inflict wounds upon themselves or harm themselves, we say, why? If me didn't know, I could have helped John. And if me didn't know, me could have did help me hear it. And a lot of time we see people look strong on the outside, but them weak on the inside. Them just put on a facade, them just put on a face, them just put on something. So if you are going through depression and you want to call in and give advice and tell persons how you deal with it, or want to encourage somebody right now that might be watching and going through the same thing, 5600 710. 5600 710. Call in. Dashi, take out tomato, not tomato, onion, and something else I'm going to cut off. Auntie Dana is right. Eh? Yes, not all of them. You want something to drink? You can call in. Please like up the live. Please press the like button. It's not easy for them enough, admin, because some of them are used to YouTube like me. If you're going through depression and you want to call in and share your story or give advice if you've been through it and how you deal with it, because remember, depression is not something just to go away overnight, you know. You can get out at the moment now and then next week it just come back right for you and you're gone in back. You cannot go through it. Put them in the kitchen sink. You cannot go through it and you say alright, etc, etc, etc.
Put them in the pan that foot off. Yeah, mommy? Put them in the pan.
Okay, somebody send me a message. Let me read this one. Hold on. Yes, let me read this. She said, hi, hello Auntie Dana. It's good to say. It's easy to say for everybody to say that you are not supposed to think about to commit suicide or whatever, but you never know until you're going through it. I remember when my dad gave me my green card for me to come to America. And then after a while, he put me out within 6 months. Not within 6 months. Me knowing nobody here. It was my first time coming to America and I was just here alone. And at this point in time, I actually going through a mental breakdown. I have nobody here. Hold on. I have nobody here. I am trying to figure myself out, and it's just like persons that come into my life try to hurt me, and it's just been a lot of different country. Just been a lot, being in a different country, having nobody here totally. You're just here, I'm just here all alone. I have nobody. I don't talk to my dad because of what he did to me. And at times I cried myself to sleep. At times I think about taking my life. Sometimes I think of myself to sleep, and it is easy for everybody to say, okay, talk to someone, talk to someone, talk to someone. But it is never that easy. Let me take a call. Hello, good evening.
Auntie.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Okay, you were talking about the depression topic.
Yes.
I went through it. I went through it with my first daughter. I went through it with my first daughter, but I didn't went through it that bad. With my second daughter, it was terrible. If the thing is, suicide is number one with depression.
Yes.
Suicide is number one. Number two, if you don't treat it,
Yeah.
you can kill your own child.
If you don't treat it.
If you don't treat it, you can kill your own child. If you don't treat it, you can kill your own family member.
Yes.
So it's not an easy thing, it's rough. Because I went through it. The last time I went through it, it was in November.
Yeah.
I went through it. But mine was mild November because I know the trigger. And you see, if you know the trigger, that's good. If you don't know the trigger, you have a problem.
So what is the trigger?
The trigger, let's tell you what the trigger with depression. Because with depression, you see, if you don't have enough, like a family, if you don't have like a, let us see, like a family.
Somebody to talk to.
Like you don't have a close family.
Yeah.
And you don't have like somebody do you something. And you take back money, and that will trigger it. Another thing is family member will trigger it. Family member will trigger it. If your family, if you know you can't get along with somebody, don't go live with the person because it will trigger it.
Okay, so what helped you out of the depression?
What brought me out of it?
Yes,
when I know I'm
you?
in it, I call my psychiatrist.
Yes.
I call my psychiatrist and then I up my medicine. I go up on my medicine.
Oh, so you are on medication?
Yeah, me on medication. Me on medication over 25 years.
Okay, so is it something that when you're on depression and you go to the doctor and they treat you, is it something that you always have to be taking the medicine?
You always have to take your medicine. You always have to take the medicine.
Oh, you always have
if
to
you don't take the medicine, if you don't take the medicine,
yes.
somewhere, some down the line, you're gonna come back.
Oh, if you don't get over, if you actually been thinking about it.
Yeah, you're gonna come back someday down the line.
So
me, when it get bad with me turn myself in at the hospital.
Whoa. Whoa. So you're
so
on
me
a
turn
severe.
myself in. It rather you turn yourself in than somebody else turn you in.
So you're one.
Somebody turn you in. You have to stay at the hospital longer. And if somebody have to take you out.
Oh,
You can't take yourself out.
you're one severe then, man.
Mine severe.
Wow. So is there no cure for depression?
There's not no cure. There's no cure for depression. There's no cure. If anybody says a cure for depression, that's a lie. There's no cure.
When you said if anybody said if there's no cure for it, so that means that you can't go to the doctor and get treated and say, okay, last year I was depressed and I got treated for it, so it's gone.
No. You have to go counseling. With me, when mine really bad, me see the counselor every week.
Yes.
And then it go up to every 2 weeks, then it go up to every month, then it go up to 3 months.
Yes.
Right now, at every 2 months, me see that.
Wow. So when you take the depression pills, right? For example, you go to the doctor and you take the pills. Does it help you? What does it do to you that
Let I tell you, it helps you a whole lot. It calm you down, it mellow you down, and do everything. Only thing it have a side effect, it make you put down weight.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that you can be talked out of or get confused out of.
No, you can't talk out of it, auntie. You can't talk out of it. Because number one, if you have another child and you know you have depression,
yes,
and you not taking medicine, you're in trouble when you have a next child.
Oh. So,
you're in trouble when you have a next child.
You
can't in a hospital. You can't in a hospital and just fling it baby away.
So is there stages to depression like stage 1, stage 2?
Stage 1, yeah. There's a stage to it.
Okay.
Stage 10 is the worst.
Stage 10?
Yeah, it's the worst.
So how do they diagnose you to know what stage you reach?
They ask you a question. Do you suicidal? Do you feel like kill somebody?
Yes.
Do you feel like harm somebody? You see them, they took them, they treat them?
Yes.
Hospital zone.
Oh, once you answer them.
Once you answer that and say you feel like harm yourself and feel like kill somebody, a hospital you go.
So as a depression survivor talking on my live now with 2,227 persons watching, is there anything that you would like to tell them or encourage somebody going through the same thing that you are going through now?
If you go through it, make sure you seek help. Because if you not seek help, it's going to be a problem. If the thing is, if you not seek help with it, you can't kill yourself. So you have to seek. It's bad. You will kill yourself. You will think so. So you will think, say, okay, well, it's a day over with it now. You know, we feel like deal with this more and just go kill yourself. So you have to take your medicine. When you know you're going to go in depression, call the psychiatrist. No care what, call the psychiatrist. And make sure you have a psychiatrist tell us phone number.
All right. Um, for somebody going through no one listening to you and they have not have they don't because I hear that you say it's stages, right? They are not having
It's
any
stages.
suicidal thoughts or any thoughts to kill anybody, but they are having self-esteem thoughts or something like that, right? What would you tell
Uh-huh.
them?
Seek your counselor. Call your counselor, seek your counselor, and you talk to your counselor.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to take our next call here.
Alright,
I'm
auntie.
going to pray that you feel better.
Alright.
All right. God bless. All right. We're going to take our next call. Somebody is calling. Hello. Good evening. Auntie Donna right here.
Hi, auntie.
Yes.
How you doing?
I
So,
am fine.
I see the debate. I see the debate in the chat about whether you have to disclose it in America or not, and if it affects you, and it can because there's a form. I know for corporate America. I don't know about every other sectors or
All right,
whatever.
let me
There's
come
a
out of
form
the
called
kitchen because it's a bit noisy now. The pressure cooker.
yeah, there's a form called the voluntary self-identification of disability that you have to fill out when upon employment or some companies they will post it among for you with the application. And
Yes.
major depression is one of the items on that list. There's blindness, deafness, cancer, diabetes, epilepsy, HIV/AIDS, schizophrenia. So when you see major depression among that list, it is a big issue. So yes. So if you answer yes, and there's some people may not disclose it, but
Yes.
it's a thing that can go on your record in here in the US.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Okay? So some people may not disclose it because of the stigma, but they
Yes.
will still find out because if you have depression, you go to the doctor and you're using the company's health card, insurance. That is something they can find out even if they don't disclose it upon employment. All right?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome,
All
sweetheart. Bye
right.
bye.
Yes, we're going to take some calls. And if there's any psychologists on here who would like to call in and advise, because let me tell you something. Thinking back, right? Thinking back, I'm trying to remember if I ever got to a depression stage. If anything has ever affected me to the point that I went through a depression stage. And I can't remember anything because the only thing that I could say back then was when my baby father got married. That affected me mentally. But it never brought me into a depression. At the time, um, I had a young child for him and he went and get married, etc. And that drove me into some form of, it never really put me in a depression mood that I wanted to do anything to myself, but I found myself crying. So I look thinking back and while I was there listening to this lady speak just now, I was thinking about, have I ever been into a state where I felt like I didn't want to see anybody or I didn't, and that was the only time. But I would say that was a mild depression. I never really like think nothing of it. Me just get up back after a while. Me just say, yeah, watch a man. One man gone and next one I go come, So I never really put it. But there's a lot of persons who things like that will affect them and they put them into a stage. They are not strong enough to let things bypass them, or you have persons go through certain things in them life and they can never get over it. They will never get over it. It just there, it just there. Like this one lady said to me that her significant other went to prison for drugs. He used to sell drugs in America, etc. And he got caught and he went to prison and do 6 years. And she said since he come back out, he has not been the same person. Him just keep talking to himself. And I said, me mess up, me mess up. She said, when him watching the TV, she said she's even afraid to be around him. You understand? So persons deal with depression. Sometimes they don't. A lot of persons who are going through depression will not accept the fact that they are going through depression. They will not tell themselves that something is wrong with them. That can be a form of depression too. It's that they will not acknowledge it. Oh, my good man, not do me. I'm fine. When they are indeed going through something deep. So we're gonna take some more calls. There's a lot of messages coming in. I'll soon look at them. We're gonna take the calls. This person said, good afternoon, auntie. I was sexually abused from age 8 to 12 by one of my uncle, and my grandparents said I should always keep that family secret. I am now 35 and every day it is a struggle. I am afraid to talk to anyone. I am afraid to be in a relationship. Sex doesn't exist in my life. I am afraid. Wow. Wow, that is deep. This is so deep. This is so deep. She said her grandmother said must make it be a family um secret by one of her uncle. Wow, this is deep. She says sex is not on her bucket list. She don't want to have sex because she remember you have to get counseling for that. Until you speak about it and let it off of your chest. Remember when me this small and my auntie husband me always talk about it, right? They used to trouble my breast and my grandmother. Good thing my grandmother was never the grandmother if say a lie me I tell. She did draw the cutlass off for him to chop him up. And my grandmother did encourage me and say, a lucky thing him never, you know what, rape me or not, but him used to finger me, if you know what I mean, finger, touch up my breast and touch up my vajayjay. You understand if any children anyway mean vagina when Auntie Donna say vajayjay. And it never affect me that much because it never have sex, but it did ride me every time. Till you know when me finally get over it and can think about it and talk about it, and when him dead and me grow up and me tell my auntie them and me tell my other grandmother and she say, why you never tell we and so my grandmother that Miss Ruby, she never tell anybody, but she never keep it and tell me for hush hush, and she never say a lie. You understand? She believe me and she attack him and she go about him and say, who me would chop you up. You know them country grandmother, that was my mother at the time. You know, no ramp with my grand pitney and them something there. So a lot of people have things buckled up inside of them, you know, we can lead them in a depression. A lot of things, you know. I see a text coming just now. One lady say she and her husband, she can never get over this type of depression because she and her husband was going somewhere and him crashed and died, and she said she had the cause of it because she said her husband was sleeping and she woke him up to carry and him keep on and tell her say, I don't know if you want to call him. She said her husband died because of she. Because she said it was a jovial, happy Sunday like now. And him come in and him asleep. She cook and him don't eat him dinner and him go and sleep. And she said she wake him up and tell her, say, she wake him up what time sleep. Tell she if he come carry, she go look for somebody. And him I said today Sunday, let me get my little rest. And she force him. And him get up and come and they made an accident. She make it out back and him died and she living with that. She cannot get over it. She said someday she feel like killing herself. So there's a lot of things that can lead up to depression in persons. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm Sidona.
Hi.
I'm a first-time caller.
Thank you.
I'm from Grenada.
Yes.
I watch you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a living testimony of depression.
Mm-hmm.
Depression is real. I had it after I had it 2 C-section with my kids. I had a boy and a girl.
Yes.
And with the stress, it had put me in a serious state of depression where, well, currently now I'm currently on medication, and if I don't take the medication, like a certain time I would say like my head kind of gone, and I would think like want to take my life, and so want to take my life.
Mm-hmm.
So what I normally do, I normally see a counselor, and I have to go every month by the doctor to get my medication, and they talk to me and so on, you know. To encourage, to tell persons what little encouragement I could give, whatever way you're feeling, explain, go seek help. Once you seek help, it will be much better for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
So are you coping now?
I'm young. I'm taking 33 on Saturday coming.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's my little input.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It's a pleasure hearing your voice.
God bless.
I love you.
Love you too and bless you.
Blessings.
Yes. So you hear what this lady say right here? She's feeling the guilt. She carrying the guilt that is she caused her husband to die. That is it's like she has said, if me did leave him alone, make him sleep, this would, that is a danger. Oh my God. that is I don't know what to call that kind of guilt depression. Because look at it, every time she come in at the house, or every time she see her husband picture, or every time she remember, it's like she not care what counseling she gets, don't care what talking persons talk to her. This is something that is going to be very, very, very difficult for her to get over, because she's going to keep on, even if she get constant, God, to God be the glory. God is going to, every time when she look and she see her husband's shoes, or she remember, she going to automatically tell herself, say, and me cause it. And that is a hard, when you can get over the one with your family or what your husband something do you or so, but when you I can understand she said she been through a lot of counseling and etc. and she's still fighting it. It's like she tell herself and me basically wake up the man and go make him dead. You understand? Wow. A lot, so many message. Okay, you can call in. You can call in. You can call in. You can call. If you don't want your voice be heard or you don't want people to know it's you, you can send a message. All right. Hello. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Auntie.
Yes.
Well, I like your topic.
Thank you.
You had a good topic today,
Yes.
this evening. Well, I trouble with depression. I trouble with depression since I was maybe 16. At that time, I felt like I wanted to kill myself.
Yes.
And I was living in Jamaica at the time. And it was just my living situation that me felt that way. Like I wasn't loved. I felt I was, I felt like an outcast. So I was treated badly. And I let it be known that
Yes.
I don't want to live anymore. I told my family, I said, listen, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. And I almost did it.
Wow.
And like, there's a still voice in you. Or at the time, I didn't know if it was God at the time, or I don't know who it was or what it was. And like 3 times, it's so soft and still. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Something what
Don't
a spirit
do
was
it.
telling you, don't do it, don't do it.
Something was telling me not to do it. And my auntie at the time, she called the police on me. And they said, you know, they're going to have to put me in the system where, you know, like a girl's home or wherever, whatnot. I said, okay, well, whatever it is, I'd rather go there than live here because, you know, I feel like I don't want to live anymore because of the situation. Anyways, I get over it. Even now, as an adult, let me tell you, I believe that depression is a spirit. It's a negative energy that follows you.
Yes.
And you have to seek God. God is the only person.
Amen. Definitely.
That can heal you from that. It's a spirit of depression, and it will kill you if you let it. If you don't seek the right help, no counselor or what you call them people, therapists, they cannot help you. They're only gonna give you medicine upon medicine. Every month you gotta report to them. They're gonna have to pack you up. You need Jesus Christ. Only Jesus Christ can take you out of that depression. So everybody that's in depression, if you don't get help from God, you're gonna die.
Definitely.
Because it's gonna overcome you. The spirit of depression is going to take your life if you don't see God. God is the only person that can heal you. No medicine that they gave you, because once you stop taking that medicine, you're done again. You're gone back. So you have to see God. God is the only person that can take you out of depression.
Okay, thank you.
That is just my input on depression. And it's a very serious situation. It's not a joke.
Yes.
If you don't take care of it, it will kill you. Will kill yourself because it's a spirit and you cannot control it.
Control
You
it.
cannot control if you cannot control that when that force is telling you go do this to yourself, do that to yourself, jump off of that building, drink that, do that. It comes in all different things to harm yourself. Remember, the Bible tell you that the devil is out there seeking who he may devour. And what do you think that depression is? Is the devil seeking who he can get to kill themselves.
Definitely.
That is what depression lead to. Depression lead to death, and you have to seek Christ. Only Jesus Christ can help you with depression. Have a blessed Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Let me read. May I read some message? Let me see. So true. May I read some people walking around smiling and looking great, and you just never know who is dealing with deliberating illness. True, so true. You understand? And I today I was saying the difference between a psychologist and a psychologist and a psychiatrist. What the difference? You have psychiatrist and psychologist, right? One of them diagnose you mentally, and one of them treat you. Now say it go. The depression is that we take a call. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good day.
Yes.
Can I hear?
Yes, I'm here. Hello?
Can I hear one thing here?
Oh, you're not hearing me. I'm hearing you clearly though, sir. Oh, this, let me call. Hold on. Let me call back this person. Because I'm saying I'm not here. Alright, can't get to call him somebody. Hello, good evening.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Yes, hello.
Yeah, please turn off the live because it confuse
I'm
me.
trying to turn it off. I'm turning it off right now, sorry. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm calling about the topic.
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Clearly, yes.
I'm calling about the topic.
Yes, go ahead and speak. Welcome.
Okay. My thing is that what happened to me was, as a child, okay, I was raped by what's supposed to be my brother.
Wow.
When I found out later in life, it was not my brother, he was my cousin. I was adopted, okay? And was brought over from an island. I was born in an island. And then we migrated to the United States. And going through my life, and I think I went to my mom and I told her what happened. And she told me I better not tell nobody but God.
Yes. Admin, hold on a second. Admin, hold on a second. The picture that you put up with the gun to the head, please take down that picture, admin. Please take down that picture. I'm getting a lot of message in my inbox. It trigger off a lot of things. You cannot put up a misleading thing like that with somebody holding a gun. So admin, right away, please remove that picture from my YouTube post. Please, please, please. A lot of persons, I see a lot of message coming in that I must ask my admin to please remove that. It is disturbing. Admin, please, please, please. The YouTube picture that you put up, could you please remove it immediately, please? I'm getting too much message. I am looking here now. I am looking here now on it, and the message is coming in. So please, admin. All right, let me talk back to the lady. Oh, she get cut off. Whoa.
I'm not cut off.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Go back now.
Okay. Where I was. I went to the United States and she told me I better not tell nobody what's going about it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, through my life growing up, as I'm growing up, now we came, me, my mom, and one more person came to the United States. That individual never came at that time. So I went to school and she took me out of school. She sent me because somebody told her that Job Corps was better than going to school.
Mm-hmm.
So she took me out of school and sent me to Job Corps.
Yes.
When I got to Job Corps, I found out that Job Corps was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Was for dropouts or whatever, okay?
Yes.
So I left there and I graduated. I came back home. I told her about everything, so she never believed me or nothing I said to her.
Oh, that is your mother.
That was my adopted mother.
Oh, your adopted mother. She never believed nothing that you tell her.
Nothing, not a word.
Wow.
I didn't never put anything wrong with her not to believe me. I was a good child.
And that is what happens to a lot of these parents. When the children them tell them anything, them don't believe them. When the children them tell them anything, them don't believe them.
But you see, the thing is, the person that raped me was her son, her blood son.
Whoa, you're crying, man. Whoa.
You know that. She didn't want nobody to know that. I was adopted in her life. Even though I was her family member, but I was still adopted to her. Like I am adopted. That's how I was adopted to her. The exact same ratio.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then everything I came out, and then things started disturbing me, then I found out that she was heading for this person, the son. She got her papers to come to the United States. Now, at this time, I was about 18, okay? Right? You know what my life trying to do. She bought 2 houses.
So let me ask you something. You ever try get treatment for it or go and see a psychologist or a psychiatrist?
I just did, but it's a
Psychiatrist, I mean.
So, listen, Donna, I did, so later on in life, it was after I done went through all the hardest and everything.
Wait, bless you.
All I really was downhill. But I got my life back together. And then I went to school. I went to school and finished graduating from what I wanted to become.
Yeah.
So was myself to this state board test.
Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. Yeah.
I had a stroke.
Oh yeah, that's stroke.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that you have been carrying around with you from a young age.
From a young age to now.
Lord Jesus.
And I mean, it's easy to say, let it go, let it go, let it go. But when the person is in your face every day,
Or like persons keep on telling you to let it go.
yeah.
Lord Jesus. Why only thing as another lady said to me, we can say is let go and let God. Because only God alone. Only God alone. Me see somebody text and say, what if you don't believe in God? And I can't answer to somebody who say, what if you don't believe in God? Because I would not know what to tell you because that is who I believe in. I mean, feel him is the only source. Him is the only person where you can pray to and get comfort. Huh?
I just went to church today. As a matter of fact, last night I called my pastor. And I told her that she was trying to come up with something I wanted her to be my psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just yesterday. I was telling her I need to talk to somebody. I said, whenever I get to talk to somebody, I want them to be a Christian. Because I tried it before, and the person gave me some medication. I told her I don't want no medication. No. This medication is not going to be for nothing. I put the first medication that they had me sleeping all day. The next day I was still drowsy, couldn't get up. don't want this. I'm not taking this.
Wow. Well, thank you for calling with your story, and I pray that you feel better and continue to pray to God and talk to God morning, noon, and night and try to get some form of closure. You hear?
Yes, darling. Thank you so much.
All right. Yes. Joshi. Yeah, who that? Who that? Who is that? Who that? Who that? Tajay, where you go? You call me, yeah. Me keep on ask you who you play. Me in a playing mood now, Tajay. Hello, good afternoon. Auntie Dana right here. Time and place, Tajay, not today. Yeah, good evening.
Hi.
Yes.
Good evening. You touch on
Tajay, I am on my live and I said it's time and place. Yes.
you touch on a very powerful subject this evening.
Yes. Just to bring the rice.
Um,
Go ahead. Sorry about the noise.
depression come in all different forms, and if it doesn't come to your door,
Yeah.
how hard it is to deal with somebody with depression.
Mhm.
Depression can be they sort of put I went to see a psychoanalysis because my son suffered from depression. One morning he get up and just because I teach him for me to him can come to me for him to trust me to tell me that, mommy, I feel like I'm going to kill myself.
Whoa, your son?
He suffer from this form of psychosis.
Yes.
And it's a form of bipolar, but then bipolar come under all different kind of branches. It can be the schizophrenia, hallucination, all kind of things come under bipolar. So when somebody tells us you're bipolar, it can come into different form.
Yeah.
So one night him just get up and say, mommy, I feel like I'm going to kill myself. In America, you have a lot of help, but it's still hard to get him into a system because if him say I'm going to take his life, we can call the police and the police take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
But if him go into psychosis at home, like him having hallucination and schizophrenia, when I'm afraid of him, I want him coming to my house, I feel like my back is against the wall. And Sister Dana, that's why teach me how to pray.
That are your son.
How to pray. Yes, him teach me how to pray because you see that, Sister Dana, when it take him, I can't just take him to the hospital like that, even though them say, you have to go to the court, you have to get, because he's an adult, and you have to go Baker act him, them have to send therapists to come check him out, and then them take him to the hospital. So now, it's sort of, every time him not taking medication, I start fret and have anxiety, but I start to keep on him. So depression come in all different forms, and it also, as a parent, you suffer too because you're dealing with your child, and it's very, very hard, so I start to educate myself, that I go to meetings and go to things and go to different places. Rich people go to have them have this big thing. Them not go to psychiatrists, them go to psychoanalysis, come to them house and them can talk about them story. A lot of, as I heard one of the callers say, a lot of people going through depression. Let me tell you, depression you can be walking here for now and just do your own thing, and your head just snaps.
Your head just gone.
I remember one time I was going home and me under so much stress, and I just feel like it was too much for me. I just feel like I'm gonna run my car over the bridge. And you know what? It's a stigma, but it's real. And I like call one of my friends and I say, you know what happened? I feel this way this morning. I don't know why. When you feel that feeling, you have to call somebody. But we come from the Caribbean, it's like them put it as a shame, them put it as like a disgrace, and put it as all kind of thing. So but there are people who are there for you. You can call 211 if you feel like you don't feel good.
Excuse me, 211. I wish part of America.
So So
Eh?
mental illness coming out, yeah?
211 is in America.
Yeah, 211 is in America.
I wonder
Yes.
what number of people them to call a Jamaica. Yeah.
In where I live, in where I live, we have 21. We can call 211, and they answer us, and you can talk to them and everything. But depression is real, and we in our culture our culture is sort of look on it like
I know nothing.
like
Like no. In a Jamaica,
yeah,
them look on it and say, yeah, mad smaddy.
yeah, them look at it and say it's a stigma. Now my son, first time he used to talk about it, but now him sort of open with it because every time he used to get him medication, he's still gone in a crisis. Every minute him in a crisis, and I say, God, what me I go do? Me going to my car, me pray every morning. Me I going to my car. Sometimes I mean lash out when him in the psychosis mode, when lash out at the person who helping him most.
Yeah.
And me lash out on him with I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him when him get into that mode. So when him going so him never used to take him medication and go back in a psychosis mode, and eventually him psychiatrist say, you know, I'm gonna start giving him injection every month.
Yeah.
And that was my deliverance with him.
Oh.
Was my deliverance with him. But I'm telling you, prayer changed all things. I am telling you, prayer changed all things. My mother will go down the ball from my face and beg God to just spare him, because one of the time he run out of the hospital and the I-95, I may tell you, say it was hard. So I'm asking people not to judge, people not to judge other people, and because you know, when you have a child who going through something, it's very hard, and sometimes you don't have no support. You don't have no support team, so you have to just go to God and just sometimes I walk up and down, people think so just talk to God, talk to God like I'm a friend, because that's the only thing I know. The only thing I do is to my parents, I do I pray. So you know, all the people that are going through this week, this young lady committed suicide, and people who going through a hard time, whatever place you are, there is help
there.
Flood out the whole of my face. He flood out the whole of my face and lock up my door. The police them have to knock down the door and take him out there and can go to the hospital. It's real. It's real. Mr. Dana, it's real, and it's a very powerful topic. Very, very powerful, because some people look on you like scorn. Them not know say enough of these rich young people, enough of these rich people, them have to pop them pill. If they don't pop them pill, them go crazy. They're going through it too. Don't bother look on them and say, oh, them look nice, you know, them are drive a nice car.
And them alright.
Them still going through it. I go around a lot of people where you think they would be popping something in their mouth, and them popping it because that's the only way to keep them through the day. So a lot of people who like you see and them alright and them good, them have to
Yeah. Them have to take something.
It's so brutal and selfish, and we live in a place that America used to be. You have no friends. You're alone most of the time. So sometimes when you're alone, you're starting.
Especially like you go far enough to start over life by your own. You go there and you have to start over life. You're not no family. You're not no close friend. Can spice them come, Joshy?
Yeah, you know what? I have my support team is God. My support team is God, because who is for me and who is not for me. So when my child in a situation is only me and my daughter, and if my daughter sort of take herself away, so me just go to my God, me just go to God and me just put him in front of God, because in a COVID, him getting a bad way and I run up and down on the streets, and I tell her say, me have to go to God and I say, God, I me one, and me know say you did it for me, so me going at the court, and the more me going at the court, then me get a block. Like the thing now reach to the place that them can come pick him up. It now reach the place until it reach bad that the morning. I send me them call me and tell me say them my apartment flood out and I call the police while I was going. Because nobody wants to call the police and
Yeah.
me have the opportunity to call the police and say, the son is in crisis. When them going there now, them put up, them have to tear down the door and him like me do him something bad.
And as a mother, right? As a mother for your child who go through depression, if you not mind sharp, it make you get depressed too.
Sister Donna, God, all things are possible.
Cause you have to strong.
Not tell her no lie, man. Me never know some of that still standing. All of my friends them that support me a lot of times, them say, John, I don't know how my family how you go through it, but
you go
God,
through
all
it.
things are possible. Me don't trust nobody but God. Me can pray for myself, me can pray for my children, and every morning me put my children them in front of God. Every time we need to go, him say, now go to stand, go to meditation, and do this and meditation.
Corina, yeah.
So, guys, everybody who's going through this,
Yeah.
I never understand it. I never understand it when it just started. Me never understand it. I thought it was just bad. When it come here, just bad. And just, me never understand it until, I go and educate myself about mental illness. And that's where I get the whole thing that you have to go to therapy and get all that tool to
You can't deal with it without you get therapy.
Yes. You have to, and all the parents and all the mothers and all the daughters and everybody who's going through this in a hard time. It's a hard road because you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to not go for protection tomorrow. You don't know if it reach a point when them call him and they don't hear him. They would call me. And I would get on top of his nerves.
Yeah.
So we'll go. So, yes.
So you don't know what lead up to that depression. You don't know what caused him to go through it.
And Sister Donna, the first time it happened, I didn't know what it was, and so he went to Jackson, and Jackson asked me to check his DNA.
Yeah.
So I start going down the family DNA. I look at my DNA, and I don't see any in my DNA, and then I go to his DNA and his DNA, and I even asked somebody that was close that could give me all the information to give me that.
Yeah.
She said, children who born in 92, 20% of them born with mental illness. That's
what you say in 92?
92, 20% of them was born with mental illness. I went to another set of people, family member,
Yes.
and what I see in there, one side of the family member is psychosis, one side of the family member is autism. So it's a mixture. So that is like, I'm giving thanks for United States of America that they're keeping it here.
Yes.
Because you get the help and everything, because maybe if it was in Jamaica and we do
Could he get that? Yeah.
I run up on the street. So I lift my heart up to any mother that is going through this. There is help, and sometimes the help comes late, but there is help, and it's a rough road, but God will take you through that road, and Him always there for you, sitting down there waiting for you, and Him not leaving you alone, and Him never forsake you. Because, like I said, the only thing I know about from my parents is to learn to pray. I never know to learn pray.
Yeah, till now.
I never know to pray. I never know to pray until the boy me just talk to God. I just talk. I don't care where I am. Doesn't care where I am. If in my car, in the supermarket, in the store, in the nowhere, I still I go to my God and say, hey God, I'm in trouble right now,
Yes.
See me now. Yeah. So I don't be afraid. The first time I was ashamed as a mom. I was feeling ashamed. I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
My back was against the wall. And then when I found out that there's help there, and there's help for me too, because the family needed help too. So I realized that, you know what, I'm not alone.
Other
Spirit
people out
need
there are
people
go through
to
the same
provide
thing where you are
doctors
go
and
through.
everybody to gather around and help me. And one at the time, he went into crisis and he went to the hospital and they're very manipulating. He realized that he can get a new doctor, a new nurse, a new everything. And you know what him doing? Go tell the doctor say him this medication help him and this medication will give him no side effects. And the doctor give it to him. And what happened?
Yeah, you don't hear me?
Man.
Yeah.
And
All right. Thank you for calling. Hear me? I make somebody else call in.
run to you guys. Yeah, I turn to you guys, and you know, I get the strength. I pull strength. I get strength from talk people talking, on social media. I go to your son. I like, my daughter said, go to Sister Donna program, and she's nice, and she will, you will get a little encouragement, and so that's where I am. So all the people who are going through this, I'm asking you to stay strong. Help is out there for you. Just when the feelings come, can come to me now for the time. I say, I just go down go ball to God. I mean, not
True.
ball to nobody else. God, them
True.
I go take it and tell everybody
And tell
like a
you.
crime, and I know them I go through it,
Through it.
and I mean just go to my God, because when I go to God, Him never fail me yet. Him never go back go chat. Him never say no, come to me. You come to me every time. Never said that to me. He always hold me up as his daughter and just carry me through. And and it's 11 years me I got through it, but God is able to do above and beyond all we can ever ask Him to
It's
do.
prayer,
Thank you for
yes.
your listening ears.
All right.
And
Thank
it's a
you.
very powerful topic. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
man.
right.
God bless. Yes. And guys, please bear in mind that this is a sensitive topic. And a topic like this, when people call in and telling you about their story, we cannot tell them say they end up on it too long or so. People are express themselves. We never say them are going to go to an hour or 20 minutes, but you give them a little time to express themselves, because at times, see a lady text in here, say she was going through some depression the other day, and she tell her husband, and him go down the road go tell a neighbor them say woman up there mad. So sometimes the closest person to you, where you would have want to say to him, say, boy, you know, for a day me no feel so with me I go through it. Him go down the road now go tell somebody say, woman up there mad. So, sir, remember, your husband that time you go through something and you say you go confide in him. And before you confide in him and say, all right, my wife, make we kind of deal with this and talk, take time with it and pray for you and me help you through it. He must have put you off him mad, because when you tell him that now, and him gone down the road, go see him neighbor them and say, you know, say Janet up there mad. You know, say I'm mad, Janet up there mad up there for me. You know, why? That's why enough people have to go through it and you're afraid to tell somebody what they are going through. You understand? Because the closest person what she would have said, she tell him gone out the road. A mad woman me have up there, she up there mad. Lord,
Hello?
yes, good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Dana.
Yes,
First, I want to thank you for highlighting this topic.
thank you. Big up to
First,
Nakulet, big up to the person from Canada who is on the live now. Big up to the young miss that called me a couple weeks ago. They are the one that led me. And with what happened with the Miss University student lady the other day, the topic, and I got the confirmation today while I was at church to do it today, because I wasn't gonna do it today. I was gonna discuss something different today. When I hear the young miss come up and say she give her life to God, because at times she feels so depressed that she want to kill her son and kill herself. So, there's a time and a place. And if anybody is watching this now and feel like giving up on life, please remember that there's a balm in Gideon. If you don't know, when I say a balm in Gideon, that means that God is on the throne and He's listening. Prayer is never too much. And if you can't go through it and you feel like you want to call somebody and ask them to pray with you or to encourage you to pray or just get your listening ears, I might not be able to take all the calls and talk to everybody, but God will help me to answer some of you, and that is what I have been doing. Go ahead.
okay, I am thinking about taking my life.
Wow. Bind up that spirit. The first thing you said, the blood of Jesus Christ against your Satan. We bind and we cripple, we trample, we paralyze every suicidal thought, this evening in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Father God, as I stand here, as I sit here, and we come in agreement this evening, mighty God, anybody that is going through this thought, it is not of you, but of the devil. He come to kill, steal, and destroy, mighty God of Daniel. Whoever this young miss is this evening, mighty God, I ask you to surround her with angels, touch her from the crown of her head to the sole of her feet, mighty God. Let her know that there's always light at the tunnel, mighty God. Any thought that come into her head to play with her mind, play with her body, play with her brain, to bring tricks upon her, to tell her that it is better off ending her life, that is the plot of the devil, mighty God. And today we bind him up and we turn him back to the pit of no return, mighty God. We turn him back to the bottomless pit. But mighty God, I ask you this evening, mighty God, to intervene into this young lady life right here this evening, mighty God. Whatever it is, mighty God, that is driving her to think this way or to even have this thought this evening, mighty God, I ask you to bring it to naught, mighty God. I ask you to dismantle it, mighty God. I ask you to help her, to send somebody, mighty God, with a word for her this evening, mighty God. I ask you to send her listening ears, although she's on the live, mighty God. I ask you to take out those thoughts, mighty God. Whatever the situation is, it is not of you this evening, it is of the devil that come to play tricks on our mind, mighty God, to tell her that the best way to do it is to end our life, mighty God. Mighty God, you said in your words that, mighty God, that we must come upon you with our problems, mighty God. It said we are one or two are gathered and pray, mighty God. We are calling upon you on behalf of this young Mr. Caesar, mighty God, to intervene into her life. You know her from she's in her mother's womb. You know every strand of ear for her. You know the plans you have for her, and none of the plan that you have for her is to befall her this evening, God. So whatever it is that the devil is playing tricks on her mind this evening, mighty God, I bind it up with the blood of Jesus that never lose its power. The ever unchanging blood that heals all sickness and cure all disease this evening, mighty God. I summons you, mighty God. I summons you to send your angels over this young Miss Life this evening, God. Mighty God, you are the balm in Gideon. You are the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end this evening, Jesus. I don't know where else to turn. I don't know who else to call, but to call on you this evening on behalf of her. You know her, mighty God. You know her phone number. You know her address. And this evening, I am asking you to send help, mighty God, for this young miss this evening. Cover her from the crown of her head to the sole of her feet, and you allow her to call in this evening, mighty God, for her to get comfort, for her to get a listening ear as to whatever it is. The problem is we right here, and you can solve it in Jesus' name. Mighty young girl, stay strong. Remember, say, God bring you into this world. Remember, say God will listen. Remember, say God they right there with you. No care what the situation is, my girl. Me I beg you this evening, don't let go off of God, because him now go let go off of you. Whatever it is that you are going through, you can come out of it. The same way you reach tonight, there's a way at the end of the tunnel for your tunnel for you come out. Tomorrow you stay strong. Talk to Auntie Dana. Talk to me.
Last year was going on so fine. So fine. Now when it touched October last year.
Yes.
You know, I have a baby October last year. The 15th of October. And 2 weeks after, my son died.
Your son died. The baby died or your other son died?
My other son. My first child. Died. 2 weeks after me have baby.
Speak up a little louder. Them I said them can't hear. So she said she have a baby last year, October, and 2 weeks after she have the child, her other son died. Go ahead.
And I've been struggling from that. I've been fighting. I'm fighting.
So with the death of your son, is that what's causing you to going through what you are going through?
Yes.
What killed him? How did he die? Was it accident or?
He was murdered.
Oh, he was murdered, and that is a hard pill for a mother to swallow.
It's hard. It's hard. I tell you something. I don't want this to happen to nobody. Nobody at all. Because it's hard. It's hard. I'm going through it, and it's like we cry every day, and now it's starting to affect me.
Okay, hold on a minute. So let me see. Your son died and it has affected you tremendously. One of the most important thing listening to you now I can suggest to you is that you cry out the pain. Because if you keep it bottled up inside, I want you to remember the good times that you have with your son and don't remember the bad times. So if he died, try not to remember the funeral day. That is what will be a bit hard for you. Try to remember that your son would not want you to be here worrying about him and crying down yourself. He would want you to be happy, don't it? He would want you to be happy. You remember the last conversation you had with your son?
Yeah, I talked to him the morning, Friday morning.
Yes.
I talked to him.
And how was his spirit when you talked to him?
It was all right. It was all right as usual.
Yes.
So when I call him, I call on my mother's phone, and him answer
Yes.
his phone. And I talk to him, I never know it was the last time I would talk to my son.
All right. I understand that what you are going through. No, I cannot say I feel what you are going through, but listen to me. I want you to remember the last time you spoke to your son. I want you to remember that even though your child is dead, I want you to bear it in mind that his spirit is still around you. It is gonna be hard for, especially if you know somebody snuck out him life, right? And you feel in your head, you feel like he did not deserve to be killed like that. But I want you to remember the good times. I want you to remember that your son would have. How old was he when he died?
19.
He was very young. And you and him had a good relationship, right?
Good relationship.
Yes, I know it's going to be hard. And I want you to accept the fact that you will never see him back again for now. And if that is what is happening to a lot of persons, they cannot accept the fact to say that he's dead. So they hold on to it. And that is what you have bottled up in. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just giving you from my point of view. So for me to deal with somebody that died, I have close family that died and I could not get over it. And I sit down one day when my cousin died. I don't know if you guys hear me talk about my cousin that the pork leg. He was my favorite cousin. We were very, very close. We would talk hours and night. And I tried and I went and I looked at him in the grave and for months, years, that his picture was always in front of me. And one night I prayed and God said to me, remember him for the good thing that he used to do. Remember the good memories of him. And I always remember the good things when he used to call me, when he used to talk. At times I shed tears, but I have outgrown now. So I want you to remember the good things about your son. And to remember that your son would want you, him wouldn't want you to be here now, I cry and I suck down yourself and I say, boy, my son God. You have to kind of open up yourself to accept the fact that he's there in spirit but not in flesh. So I want you to say, when you get up this morning, you pray, you wake up and you arise, you say, even if you want to call him name and say, John, you're not there here in flesh to see me, but me know you see me in the spirit. Me know you watch over me. Me know you're there beside me. And you kind of talk till you kind of get over it and you accept the fact that he's no longer here. But if you keep the memories of him, the day that you hear him dead or the funeral day or the sadness that he's gone, you have to try and bring yourself to accept that, oh, I won't see him again, but I will see him on the day of reckoning, or his spirit is still here with me. You understand? And I don't want you to get up and say, boy, my son, you cry it out, because once I said if you buckle up the tears in you, it is going to hurt you more. So if you wake up this morning and you feel like you just cry, wake up and just cry and get and say, all right, me cry, I'm feel it better, I'm feel it light. If you have somebody in your family or a friend where you can call, if you come and talk to you, find a church. Some of these pastors don't have the time to talk to you on phone. Find somebody where you can confide in, or find another mother who has lost a child just like you, and they will help you out to go in America. I don't know about Jamaica. You have a lot of places where you can go for consolement, where persons going through the same thing with them. I want to encourage each other. I want to talk to each other. We don't have a lot of these things here in Jamaica for, like, say, somewhere where you can go if you lose your son and you get counseling there. Everything in Jamaica here is paid, eh?
Yeah, I get counseling one time from the victim unit. But through the COVID, they did over the phone. But then say they would have called back in December, which they never did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but them call me one time.
Okay, so is the victim unit is like a place where persons who going through things can call in
Yes,
and talk to
yes.
them?
It's them call me. You know, I don't know how they get my number, but them call me.
Yes.
Yeah, and then call me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only one time that happened.
Okay. Well, let me look on the pot. Come here, remember me a cook. Yes, yes. So I want you to encourage yourself. You know, what is it that you get fun out of? What is it that you get happiness out of? No, like something that make you smile.
And the baby,
Huh?
that I have,
Your baby.
she keeps going.
Okay, so when you see her, you smile.
Yes, yes.
And,
And my son baby, I get to see.
oh, you like leave a child.
Yes, he
Well, I
never
meet a bone up. Yeah.
get a baby to like 3 months and he died.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can use that. Oh, that is so good. He died leaving a child, right?
Yes,
So you can use the child as a remembrance of him to bring you happiness. So when you look at the baby, you say, boy, may I remember my son. Oh, planka people, me meet one up. Stuck in the pot, hold on the little. Lord, I so long me left round here, you could remind me. Lord Jesus, everything gone here now. Hold on, it's not so bad, yes. So the child, right? You have the child?
no, this time, she was a mother.
Or she live with her mother and she bring her to see you?
Yes, and I got video at first.
Okay, and that bring you happiness, right?
Yes, make me smile.
Yes. So those are the things that I want you to remember. When you remember about him as a mother, you're not gonna ever forget your son. And there's no counseling where nobody can tell a mother say, we lose our child for say, you know fi forgot it or tell them to forgot it. You have to take time. And I think the child, the granddaughter, or the grandson that your son died leave will bring you some sort of comfort, some sort of peace. At times it does, right?
Yes.
Hmm?
Comfort up, see her.
Yes.
With a struggle, you know, because she living our dad.
Yeah.
Feel about the dad.
Yes.
The home.
Yes.
You know, I mean, what you videos that our mom sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that thing is going up, my baby is going
Yes.
up. My baby always laugh, you know. So
And so listening to this now, it bring back a lot of memory.
yes.
Well, I let me cut this one, me cut me hand. One time, years gone by, me I cut one thing, that's why I don't buy them one when me have to, hold on there, don't move a muscle. And then something and I no look. Yeah, go ahead now.
You know what? It is so hard, you know. It is so hard.
Yeah. But you feel like, so, and it's not so hard like when him just died, huh?
It is now I'm missing him.
Eh?
It was hard first, but
Yeah.
it's like harder because like it is now I'm missing him. You know.
Now you get used to it.
I'm missing him more now.
Oh yeah, listening more.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that is good. And you're not gonna just get up over it and you're not gonna just get up one day. You're not gonna just get up one day and say, me I get over it. It'll go gradually. And me want to encourage you for prayer. You understand? I want to encourage you for continue for prayer. Continue for just get up a morning time and pray. Joshua, be quiet, mommy, on the line. Take up that for me, please. I want you to just get up and pray. I put the bean in there, make it go and cook back down. I put the more water. Yeah, you soon get your dinner. You hear, Papa? Yes. Yeah, it's soon ready. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Yeah, I want you to just get up and pray. I want you to just get up and pray. and know say God is able, and just try to remember things. Try to use the little girl as a replica, as a remembrance time, and say, boy, Jonathan or whatever his name is, you're not here. Turn off the pipe under there, so please. You're not here with me anymore, but your spirit is here, your child is here. And you know, you talk to yourself, but don't buckle up the tears in your car. That is a silent killer. You know?
Sir, when you just die, you reach to one point that when my baby a cry, I never hear it cry.
Mm.
And to assist the child, we get somebody hire somebody to come and stay with me at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to come tell me that the baby is crying. Because I am on the bed with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she has crying. I mean, that she's crying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me God now a different place.
Oh.
And the baby is crying and I do not hear she is crying. It happened 2 times.
So you have anywhere you can go get professional help?
No.
Anybody on here know anywhere in Jamaica we deal with because most of the places them deal with psychiatrists or psychologists help you have to pay. I don't know if any, but what happened to the victims unit where you say them you can go there and sit and talk to them?
No, they said through the COVID they do it over phone.
Oh.
COVID, but they most likely I think they're located in Overton Plaza in Montego Bay.
So you have to pay for it?
I don't know. I never asked. I just they just call me and they asked when they can call me back, and I told them when they come back and counsel me.
Okay, so any psychiatrist on here or anybody on here would love to assist her or talk to her, give her some encouragement or help her professionally, like talk to her over the phone. Let me see. Somebody saying you must please talk to a counselor. Somebody saying in bereavement counseling, and that is what she said. She talked to somebody in Mobile. At Jamaica, you're not too free. At Jamaica, you're not too free, so I don't know. Family life ministry counseling for free. Are you located in Kingston or Montego Bay?
I'm close to Montego Bay.
Oh, so you're not in Kingston?
No.
Okay. She's not in Kingston, Planka shop. Them say you need grief counseling. And we are trying to see if any counselor go call in. If any. Jashi? If any. Alright, thanks for calling in here.
Yes,
And just go and listen to the program. Eh?
Keep up your good work.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Many other charger, yeah. Okay, as me hear she say about victim counseling. There's a person that called me the other day. A young lady. Me have to leave this another live. Because this is another touchy subject, but it is something to do with the victim. I will leave this another live. We discuss this. We could just concentrate on one topic as we speak now. Alright, this is a little charging. Make we leave that one for now. Or we have charging on both phone. Someone trying to say something bad. We don't want nobody. Oh, Lady V does counseling. You have Lady V number. Oh, Lady V number go. Admin, please put up Lady V number. Please put up Lady V number in the comment section, please. In there something for them to see it. Because I number into this phone. I remember it out of my head. Alright, please put up Lady V. Yeah. Or over here, you have to pay for the first thing them ask you for health insurance. Okay. Them say you have to pay. Jamaica not so equipped for you have. Not that I know of. I'm not gonna say Jamaica is not equipped. I don't know if most of these psychiatrists and psychologists and stuff like that out here are part of the Ministry of Justice. Okay. Most of them out here you have to pay privately, I think. So I see somebody say victim support unit is a part of the Ministry of Justice and it is free. Okay. Miss Elena and Miss Swiss. Oh, I wonder if she. You don't remember Lady V number? Lady V number is at 1. Somebody put up Lady V number now, please. Because I don't have it in the phone and I dep on the live on. And there was a website online where people who are grieving put it up in the comments so that the persons can see it right here that what you're telling them. So put it up in the comments. Please like and share. 2,852 on here. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. Please like, please press the like button so that when I go on my live, you guys can get notification just like over Facebook. YouTube is similar. You have to get your ping and you have to touch up and like up and stuff like that. All right. Good evening. Good evening.
Hi, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
Yes, Auntie Dana. That caller that just called, I could relate to her
Yes.
because I lost my son also.
Mm-hmm.
They rob him and then turn around and put a bullet in the back of his head.
Wow.
And he was 19 going to make 20.
Mm-hmm.
And Auntie Dana, I end up in depression. Right now I take medication for depression, anxiety, and I attempted to take my life twice.
Wow.
Twice I end up trying to take my life, twice.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part is that my son, he's a twin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a
the pot. Thanks. Hold on there, the pot. Somebody remember Jesus. It must be born up again. Yes. Go ahead, man. Me have to run in there. I will go look on the pot. Just now go get no dinner. Wash my hand. Yes.
I feel the pain of the caller just now.
Yes.
Even though it's 11 years my son passed,
Yes.
it is just like it happened yesterday.
Oh, you feel like it happened yesterday? But
yes,
it
happened 11 years ago.
Yes.
But that you could never get that out of you.
It don't go away.
I also do counseling every 3 weeks. I do counseling.
Yes.
Every 3 weeks I do counseling, and the counseling does help.
Yeah,
it does, because when you go to the counselor, you could everything that you have boiled, you could just scream it out.
5 more minutes. Yeah.
You could just scream it out. It does help. So if she gets some counseling, it will be really, really, really good for her.
Yeah.
To just scream it out to somebody.
If she gets some counseling.
If she gets some counseling is a must. It's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel her pain because I once was there. Not once I tried to take my life, but twice.
Yeah.
I even ended up in a mental institution where they had to hold me for like 72 hours because of the suicidal attempts I had in my head and different stuff.
Because of the suicidal thoughts.
They had to lock me in a room with nothing in there. For 72 hours before I could have been released.
Wow.
So it's real hard. It's real hard when you look at a child and you know that child was not sick.
Never do the child.
You know, when you know that just somebody just go up to your son and just put a gun to the head and just blow a hole in the back of the head and leave them there. It's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So So I just want to encourage that lady to just come. She need counseling. She need counseling. She really need counseling.
All right, thanks. Yeah, let me get our next call. It'll blow up.
Okay, bye.
Yes, bless you. Hello, good evening. I can't read the WhatsApp message them yet here. I will eat there. Hi, good evening.
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yes, bless you.
How are you?
I am fine.
Um, to be honestly, I didn't even know that you were on live then. I was just asking to wanted
Eh?
to ask a question. But I'll call you back another time.
I'm on live. Oh, you never know me on live. All right, I'm on live on YouTube.
Yeah, I just turned it on now because me say, you know what? Me never turn on the TV all day. Me turn it on. And me see you on live while the phone was dialing. I realized it. Then you just answered. To be honestly, I never called and got you.
Okay, I'm on the live now, so you have to go call back then.
I'll call you back, Auntie Donna.
All right, bless you.
Bless you too.
Yes. All right. All right. Anti-Dana, depression is a very serious issue and has become more important, more rampant since the pandemic. Persons have to deal with this as a new norm to downtime. For mothers especially who are often time home with the kids, stress of added work pressure from home and school chores, no outlets to distress, job loss, reduced income, added expenses plus illness at times is overwhelming. So there's somebody else there saying um the same thing. Whoa. Hold on there. May I read messages? I will it there. Okay, that person remind me about the pot. Um, good talk, Auntie Dana. Yes, thank you. I remember my husband upset me so bad on my 40th birthday cruise that I looked out into the sea and Satan tried to put that thought in my head. But the blood of Jesus, it was all about how we cope, and not everyone was coping. Thank you for your input. Good evening, Auntie Dana. I heard you just mention prior to the first caller that a lady told her husband of her depression state that she was going in and he went out. That similar story happened to me also, Auntie Dana. I was working and I lost my job, but thank God I'm in a new job. I confided in my husband as to what was happening to me, how I was seeing things and how I was not in a good space. And my husband and I had an argument and he came to my now workplace and embarrassed me in front of all my fellow co-workers. Until at that moment, I felt like going inside and take my life because I was so embarrassed. The fact that he embarrassed me in front of my co-workers and the fact that he was my husband and I confided in him and he embarrassed me. Auntie Dana, a friend of mine, had to take me home and help me to get counseling because I was on the verge of taking my life because the embarrassment of what took place on the same day and with both my husband and the embarrassment from my co-workers was too much to bear. Well, thankfully, I I am not fully recovered from what he has done to me. I am still working on our relationship, but every time I remember what he does, because he's constantly doing stuff like this, um, whenever we have an argument, the whole world outside knows about our argument, and that is one of the things that leads to my depression. So listening to your topic is kind of giving me, so please ask persons to call in what and discuss how they feel when their spouse is the one that they trust and he takes the problem outside. So this lady wants persons to answer. This one is good. I'm make it just him dinner. Make it a baby him dinner. Anybody wants to elaborate on what this caller just said? She said she trusts her spouse. And him and the one, when she tell him the things them, oh, this a boil up, oh. When she tell him what she a go through, how she a feel, him now take it carry the road. But come our workplace, come embarrass her, say she a mad smarty. That no nice. That no nice at all. And him are the one where you feel confide in ya. So I don't know why. Anybody want to elaborate on that? I like what you are doing and all it helping. Yes, God bless you. Anybody wants to elaborate on that topic can call in while I give my son his dinner. I'm hungry. That him say he want curry. Me say he want oxtail. He say he want curry oxtail. Curry something. Same dinner there. Dashi, come baby. When we finally finish. When you finish, you take water and back. Where there? Oh. So why you drink and you never eat then? Well, just go a little while, so. Alright, so. Auntie, I am a prophet, but I'm living my life rooting up, so. Auntie, I am a professional person, but this life rooting me up so much in me. I had to leave this life, plus I had the most trying day at work. Okay. So you want to call back? She said this life, she's a professional, might be she. Auntie Donna, I really want to talk to you. I'm going through a rough time. I'm from Jamaica, live in St. Kitts. I don't know how to start. I have been molested by my father from about 12 years ago, and I'm now 40 and still can't get over it. I'm asking you to pray for me, please. Wow. Why then still? Somebody call in now, please. Cause this somebody calling. Somebody call in. One lady move. Yeah, somebody husband them. Them out enough for them. You and them have something and you tell them. So you don't feel so well. Etc. etc. And before them consoling you know and confiding you. And try. Hello, good evening, Auntie Donna right here. Hello? 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 Please, when you're calling, turn off the live. Please turn off the live when you're calling. Hello? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Donna. Could you take me off the live, please?
Hold on a second. They call me hand full up now, you know. You want to call me back?
Okay, then.
May I try to share out little dinner right here, so? Hold on. Yes. Yeah. I want somebody who can speak. Call in and speak by speaker. Joshi, you want carrot juice? Or you have your water? You don't like carrot juice, why? It is good for you. Hold on the plank of people, let me take a call. People, somebody call, everybody are type. Don't be afraid. Or might be sometimes you go through things so you don't want people to know. So, you don't want to call in. We understand that too. You don't want to call in, nobody hear your voice. And it's not about being embarrassed, it's just sometimes you want to keep your personal business private because people will take it tell you. So sometimes when I say we want to hear other people's story or we want to hear other people's business, but the same people them point you, we know you, we take it and tell you. Like one lady did call in and ask me for some grocery. And somebody here have it and walk up and down. Oh, she have go on like she nice and they promise Dana program a big. So sometime, me lock up your stuff. Alright, sometime, I don't say no one call in, but, wait, hold on the planka shop, wanna make me go round. I'm in my room, go sit down and talk to you. Hold on there. Because I know when I done it, I could have never do that live here today. Yes, Jesus, thank you for everything. I'm going to put that one here where we dash way down there, so. Hold on, Plankasha. Yes. Wanna watch me cook? Wanna watch me eat? Wanna watch me do everything in a planka shop now? Alright. Hold on. I don't want nobody tell me say I bad manners for eat on the live. A Sunday, someone wanna eat already. Alright, somebody a type. But want somebody for call in. Whoa, my food, my plate dropping on my food. I'm never afraid. And Marasta, hold on. Woo. Alright. Somebody call in. Yes. Somebody a type. Auntie Dana, this happened to me when I came to Canada. My mom put me out after 3 months in a bad weather. Alright. Hi, good evening, Auntie Dana here.
Good evening, Auntie Dana.
Yes, you can speak up a little loud so Planka them can hear.
Okay, sorry about that. Good evening. The lady that called about her husband,
Yes.
I was in a similar situation.
Yeah.
And I was married to this man for over 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing we discuss at home, if we have an argument,
Yeah.
we used to take it out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was a time I got sick. A lot of persons didn't know about my illness.
Yeah.
And this man, he walk and he tell every single soul how his wife is sick, how she have a cripple,
Lord
and all sort of
Jesus.
something. And eventually, I am a Christian, so I used to say that I'm going to stick with him. Hopefully, he will change. But thanks be to God, he went his separate ways. I sent you a message also. You can read it after.
Mm-hmm.
He went his separate ways and everything. And what he did, I'm going to be honest, looking back now, I wonder how I went through all of that, because it was rough. I mean, I had my family all up in my relationship,
Yeah.
co-workers, every single soul used to know about our situation, and it was quite embarrassing. It was very embarrassing. There were times, even, when you're married to someone, everyone goes through a little patch.
Yeah.
And we were going through a patch, and funny enough, we work at the same company but different location.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear one of my co-workers came to me and said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Ah." I was totally surprised because I didn't know that this man took our business
and carry it a road.
And carry it a road. So my advice to this lady, seek counseling. In my situation, we didn't seek counseling. He went overseas and decided that he's going to stay overseas while I'm in Jamaica, thanks be to God. So in her situation, seek counseling. If after the count, they get the counseling, if nothing change, then it would be best if she part ways, because it is not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse. This was a man that I was with from I was a teenager. We were together for over 13 years.
Yeah.
And I'm very young. So it's not going to get better. She should try to get counseling. I wouldn't advise her to get counseling from anyone that they know. Get counseling from a total stranger.
No, you got different. Go somewhere where nobody don't know you.
Exactly.
Because some of them will tell it to other people.
Exactly. So if she have a pastor, ask that pastor to refer her to someone, another colleague or something. Because once it's someone that know them, I would say she's going to believe that because of what her husband put her through, she's going to believe that person is going to tell someone. And what she's going through, it will lead her to depression. It will lead her to depression because she's going to have nights when she's going to be up and she's going to think why. She's going to question God.
Thank you.
So, okay then.
Yeah, man, no, man. No, me don't. Oh, you never finished.
No, I'm saying so she should get the counseling.
All right, thanks.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hold on. Another message. Good night, Auntie Donna. I am sitting here in awe. I am 29 years old and listening to this lady speak about her husband. Auntie Donna, I am, she read to write. She said, I am a dentist, etc. Went through some problems with my spouse. She never said married. Confide into one of my sister as to how I was feeling and how I felt like I wanted to take my own life. Auntie Donna, my spouse did not do me justice as to what my sister did. My sister that I confided in went and tell everyone of my family member. And they walked and spread it. Oh, I was a fool wanting to take my life over a man. And them not grow, what? Them mother never grow them so. And me's an idiot. And everybody in the family, instead of them coming to my aid and counseling me, Auntie Donna, I was going to kill myself. And the day when I took the tablets to do it, because I am a dentist, my spouse mother came there looking for him. And while I was sitting down in the settee to take the tablet, she called, hold on, watch my hand person. Hold on. Okay. She called him, and she began to bang the grill. And I get up and went out there to her, sobbing. And it was God who sent her there. She was the one that came to my rescue and did not allow me to take my life. And until this day, she is my refuge and my strength. We are no longer together, but this woman has become a guardian angel over me. I can tell her anything and I don't hear it back. My own family, who I was looking to for help, turned their backs on me. Wow. Wow. See it? That's why sometimes, bunker people don't want to share them story with that even in one family. And that will lead off a whole heap of them to be more, to be more depressed. Yes, Nakilet, good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Donna. All right. Now, you know, I already talked to you about this topic.
Yeah, in the week here. May I tell them, say they send me a video of that lady.
Yeah, but I was talking to my sister because she was one of the ones that I had sent about the lady in Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had to bring that to memory of, to me. Years ago, over, I would say 25 so years ago,
Mm-hmm.
my sister, she used to live in Brooklyn, because that's where we used to live. She used to live in Brooklyn, and this lady, a friend of hers knew the lady, and the lady had come from Jamaica, and the lady had run off, and the lady, they asked my sister if my sister could put up the lady. The lady had a little girl at the same age as my sister, daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister said, okay, I'll put you up in my home, and, you could stay here until you get your feet together, and I'll help you, with sorting out paperwork and stuff like that to get your papers. And my sister cleaned up her house the Saturday morning. She went shopping. She leave the lady, her 2 kids. One was going to be 5 and one was going to be 4. And the lady daughter is the same age as my niece, 5. My sister leave the lady there now. My sister said when she was there in the store, our friend didn't know the store that she was in.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister said she was in the store and she saw the policeman coming in the store looking for her, asking this and she hear her name over the loudspeaker.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister went up and said, I am Maria Vasto. I am Maria Vasto. And they said, come with me. And my sister said, when she heard them say, come with me, come with me, she would never thought what was about to happen had happened. So by then, they run with my sister. They took her to the hospital, Kings County. On the way, the police said, you gotta brace yourself for what we're about to tell you.
Yeah.
And my sister said, please tell me. There was a fire. I don't. The lady went outside to throw away the garbage, and she was downstairs talking too long to the neighbor. All of a sudden, when she went back in, she was there too long. She heard the neighbor them calling her, oh my God, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
When she realized it was in my sister's apartment, they called the fire department. The fire department came, but because in New York, where she live in Brooklyn, but when you come out the door them and you don't have a key, the door them slam, and once they slam, they lock. And the fire department went there and stuff. By the time the fire department get to push the door open to get in, my nephew was on the bottom. He was 4. The lady daughter was in the middle. She was 5, and my niece, she was 5 on top. The 3 of them were piled up in one another. My niece, when she saw the smoke of the 5-year-old, she was trying to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 babies burned up in the fire. My sister, 2 babies, the babysitter baby. I'm telling you, Donna, my nieces and nephews, they were light.
Mm-hmm.
By the time now my sister had called me, I was about 4 in the morning. She said I have to come to New York right away. By the time she wouldn't tell me what it is. That's my niece called me and tell me, my niece that was older, she called me and tell me there was a fire. And the babies, them, they gasping for breath. We don't know if they were gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up my ex at the time. I said, come on, we gotta go to New York. No.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time we drove there to New York, it took us we were speeding, breaking every rule. Can we tell all the state troopers about what's going on, and they just tell us to follow us. It took us 3 hours to get to New York that time. And by the time I reached there, I went to the hospital. I could hear my sister Donna crying from downstairs in Kings County. Anybody that's on this line know where Kings County is big. I could hear my sister crying like when you're just killing an animal or something. I said, oh my God, no. But I went up on the floor. The police, when they took me to the floor, my sister was on the floor in the hospital. The 3 babies died, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 babies died. Oh God. The fire department in New York, the ambulance, they said they've been in New York. The police, they said they never seen anything like that. They had to get therapy. They had to go to therapy. But you see, my sister Donna.
Yeah.
When I tell you that me and my sister, them and my family, we grew up believing and having faith in God.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, my sister, she older than me. My sister didn't even get You know what brought her through? Her prayers and her faith in God. Her faith in God. Everybody up to now, she was reminding me, she said, when I was telling her about the lady, she called me and she said to me, "Sis, I shared the video, and a lot of my friends them was telling me, Maria, I am so glad that your sister shared this video about the suicide, because they are friends. She said one of her friends who's a big executive in one of the big hospitals was telling her, she put the smoke, if it turned on the thing in the car, and she said she was telling me all of these suicides that she was hearing from her friends. She said she had to remind them, look at what I went through. I lost 2 babies in less than 10 minutes, 2 in fire. She said, come on, guys, you got to be strong, you have to have faith.
Yes, but not that.
Huh?
It's not everybody have faith in God and strong like that.
I know, that's what I told her. I said to her, then she said to me, Nicholas, since God gave you that gift of ministering to people in time like this, can I give you my friends' phone number? They all want to talk to you because they all want you to pray for them. I told them that if you praying for me, constantly encouraging me, and God just heal. I said, you know what? I said, right now I'm not in that space in my head to deal with so much of that, because I'm dealing with it right now with a lot of people that I know. But then God reminded me and said, yes, you are. I want to let that one lady in Dunkin' Donuts, to remind you of who you are and whose you are. That one little smile, that one little joy that you bring in Dunkin' Donuts that morning saved that lady's life. He said, yes, you are. You are ready for this. You are ready for this. I was on the line this morning because I didn't go to church because church, there's something going on in my church with COVID. And there were so many people on your live this morning when you were in church, Donna, that was talking about how they were ready to give up. I encourage as many of them by texting them back who the Lord led me to as much as I could this morning on the live. I'm like, oh God, you're so good. So this is why you let me come on the live, because I usually am in church. I said, this is why you let me come and down alive enjoying the church service, because that man was preaching.
Definitely.
And I'm like, oh my God, Dana, you should see the live this morning with all the person texting that they wanted to give up and they wanted to do this. I'm like, oh God, poor Dana, that he was seeing this. I said, I was just talking to Dana about this. Dana, there's so many people going to my next door that just come to me.
And the confirmation with the girl were baptized, I say, at times she feel like she want to kill herself and kill her son. So she turned to God.
Remember, exactly. When that lady said it, I said, what is that? Remember what I told? I remember one of the things that your pastor said. You remember what I was telling you about when God had told me about you, the 3 P's? The promise, the purpose, the provision for Dana, and intentional blessing. And you remember your pastor even spoke about that this morning.
Yes, definitely.
The provision.
Confirm.
And I'm like, oh my God.
And that is why I come on the topic, and I get the confirmation. Three person in a 1 week.
Exactly. And this COVID lockdown, and the thing is that that's so crazy. Black people are suffering in silence with suicide thoughts because they were brought up in the thing of don't tell your business, don't talk about it, keep it in, hide it. And mental illness is serious. It is serious, especially in the black community.
Yeah, true, immaculate.
And we got to be careful how we approach somebody in certain way. We have to be careful when we enter into a room, because we never know that you could look at a person the wrong way. You cannot even say good morning. That's simply like, why would somebody want to kill themselves? The simplest
No
thing.
people say that.
I have been there.
Oh, I bleach this.
I have been there, Dana.
True.
But God.
But God. True.
So Dana, I just want to encourage anybody that's on the live, that's listening to this. God is able. If you have not repented and give your life to God, repent. God is a good God. He's a just God. He's a loving God. He's a receiving God. No matter what nobody says to you, that God will not hear your prayer. If you go to God earnestly and repent and give your life to Him in a blink of an eye, all those things will be forgotten. God will come through for you because He's that type of God. He's that type of God. When man said no, God said yes. When man said sit, God said stand up. When man said shut the one thing, you sit down alone with God.
But not
even
yet.
if you are an unbeliever, trust God.
True.
Trust God.
But we have to bear in consideration, say you and me know God, believe in God, and will wait on God.
Yeah.
There are a lot of persons watching this live now. We do have the faith, and as Pastor spoke about the faith that it is impossible to please God. A lot of persons watching now going through crisis, going through dilemma, going through everything that will lead up to depression, or is going through a depression, but they don't have the faith. They want to get a no message. They want to get a no cure. They want to get a no answer. So we have to deal with this on a different level, especially for those who don't believe in God, who don't have the faith in God, who don't believe like God is going to help them, or them feel like God has neglected them, or God has turned their backs on them. So we have to focus on those people right now. Because sometimes people are pray and the situation get worse and them feel like say God not hear from them. God not answer them prayer. So how do we approach those type of people now?
You know how we approach them, Dana? We go to them and we don't run to them and judge them. We don't run to them and point fingers. We go to them and tell them what God has done to us, for us, who God is to us, who God is, but never telling them you got to do this, you got to do that. You see, what God showed me years ago how to approach the people. I am all for the drug addict, the homeless people. That's who I go to. You see, when you sit down and you tell them about you, especially I was telling Anna on my live about this woman who calling on an abortion and she wanted to die. Donna, God said, tell her about your abortion. Tell her about your abortion that you did not kill it. Tell her about your abortion that your stepmother took you to have you done at the age of 17. That you had to push out a 5-month baby out of you because of your stepmother. Tell her not kill it. Tell her that you were depressed for 20 years because of that, and that happened when you were 17. Tell her that you tried to take your life many times because of what your stepmother made you did when you were 17. Tell her, Nakilet. Tell her. Because that's the only way you're going to save some soul. Tell them about what I've done for you. Tell them about what I've bring you through. That's why when people see the passion and the love that I have for Jesus, do not judge me. You don't know my story, so you will never understand my glory. You don't know what God has done for me.
Me too.
So when I go to them and I start tell them what God is to me, and they say, you never been to it? I say, yes, I have. I pushed out a 5-month-old baby, God killed me, and I had to push it out. And I depressed for 20 years. Don't tell me about I don't know. Don't you dare tell me about don't tell me when I found my 16-year-old daughter on the floor committing suicide because she had to kill herself because she was molested by the man that was in my life since she was 2. And it's because God woke me up out of my sleep. I saved my daughter's life. She had just taken a whole bunch of oxycontin and tried to kill herself because he molested her when she was 10. Don't you tell me that I don't know what suicide is. And when I put the gun at the man and I told you I'm going to blow it off for what you did to my daughter. But my kid was in the room and said, no, Mom, let you die. What's going to happen to us? Don't you tell me about that I don't know. I speak from a place of knowing, and that I know how to go to that person. I never go to them and tell them about them. I tell them about what God has done for me, Dana.
Yes.
I tell them about what God has done for me, Dana.
Admin, well, I'm not inoculate. Admin, me not see but none I message them. Admin, me can't see nothing on the screen, me just have see myself. Me not see the text message them for answer them or for reply. Me not see nothing more, me have see myself. So admin, me don't know I want to touch. Because nothing now come up front of my face. Alright.
A lot of people come too, Donna. So you Donna, just stay doing what you're doing. These topics, you see, they don't talk about these topics on social media. These topics need to be dealt with because a lot of you have the platform, Donna. This is your ministry. This is your ministry to talk. Your mouth that God has given you, that mouth, Donna. Continue talking, my sister. I love you with the love of the Lord. Continue talking. Continue talking.
Thank you.
Be blessed.
All right.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yes. Hold on. I'm not seeing anything on the screen like what I just should say. I could have correspond with the message them. I call admin. Admin must go and go sleep. Because me not see nothing planka people. Look why I could have seen no text and so. I don't know what admin do. You not see me? Yeah, admin. Hi, good afternoon. I am not seeing any form of messages on the screen anymore. Or you don't. I wonder if I may do anything. Me press something and I see some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Live chat. All messages are available. Oh, it come up. It come up. Thank you. Okay, let me answer some message. Oh, no, hold on a little. Me just see about the message them now. I don't know what it happened. And it gone again. I don't know, yeah. I not see nothing on the screen. Oh, it go away and come. Alright. So hold on. Hold on a second.
Thank you very much.
Let me read some of their message here. Alright, Carla, please give me a minute. Auntie Donna, my husband is suffering from depression. His mom was knocked down and killed 1 year ago. He won't talk about it. He is traumatized. It's life altering. He is refusing to go for counseling. He blames himself. He wasn't able to be with her in the hospital when she died due to COVID. Until all I do is pray for him. This is another form of the same thing what Tommy said. The guilt, depression. Hold on. Good evening, Auntie Donna here.
Hi. Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
You need to tap the screen on your phone to the bottom on your right-hand corner, and the screen will minimize back itself, and you will see back the comments.
Oh, me see it coming up now.
Yeah.
Hold on. What the whole of my face come up big now.
There is a thing to the right-hand corner to the bottom. Tap that, and you will see the comments. The screen will get back small.
Oh, yes, we see it.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, we have another one here. Auntie Dana, please speak about my topic. I said I would have to deal with this. So, she's saying that she witnessed something here in Jamaica. Her husband was killed. I don't want to discuss this topic now. This is another topic. It is leading her into depression. Let me read it out. Auntie Donna, both me and my husband witnessed a murder here in Jamaica, and we were told that we will be put under the witness protection system, etc. They did put us up for 1 year and 6 months. Then we were left on our own. After leaving, my husband was murdered. We have to leave our home and everything else, and I have to be in hiding, moving from place to place. I don't know what else to do. I am depressed. I have to be hiding under wigs, etc. Can't use my real name, and it is driving me. If I had only closed my mouth, if we had only see and blind, my husband would be here. So this person said that she witnessed something years gone by, and they were put up for a certain time, and they let them out back, and her husband was killed, and she now has to leave her home and running up and down, and it is driving her into depression. But anchor people, this evening your topic touchy. This evening your topic no normal. Hold on, let me see what I wanna see. Wanna see the comment section? Oh, let me read out the comment. I not see it on my screen. It a go away. That must be hard. Makida said that must be hard. This is so touching. Lawlessness. Leave that alone. That it's not that to leave it alone, you know. It's not even what happened. She didn't tell me what happened. She only said she witnessed something, and that is why a lot of people afraid. We have to have that topic here one next time. Me gonna have that topic here. So true, Auntie. Very sad. This is what leads to people not reporting crimes, because a lot of the time, the police will say, come in and speak. Police not going to put up nobody favor. Police not going to stand guard at your gate with your favor. Police not going up and down with your road. And that is why a lot of people will see things and turn a blind eye to it, because them looking down the long road. Them lose them life, them family lose them life, them not know where to live, them can't do nothing at all, because the system has failed them. So that is... God is present in the help of time. So sad. Her husband died because of what he went and she's asking me not even to speak her name or her number on here. I wouldn't do that, my darling. I would never do that. You notice I didn't put up any picture. Oh, Jesus. Some people are go through some things. Where they are today, Sunday, and I eat and my belly full. And I sit down here and talk to no planka people. Some people out there go through some things. Some people out there go through something. Oh, God. She expressed because of emotional. I try to read the comment them on alright. Because I don't know what I not see it by here. Vernacular. I say somebody say, speak out vernacular. That I last comment me see. Would be, don't make me listen because they would be dumb. I feel the state and it's a lot of people, you know, it's a lot of people going through these things, and that is hence the reason why the individual that I had helped the last time, I had to drop it and don't go any further, because I was told to leave that subject, leave that situation. If you guys know what I was talking about the other time gone, so I was told to exit off of the list, don't go any further, don't do anything, and just make bygones be bygones and let you understand. So this topic, why? Whoa. Somebody say after Jamaica no big enough for hide people. We cannot encourage it and blind them, and if we need someone, you cannot encourage it. But what you are going to do when you talk and then find out say you talk and then come see you, what you do? You were outside looking in. That's why crime not stop in the communities. Because you say you are going to talk, and so when you talk and you give a John and give a Tom, what happen after? That's why enough people, so a lady they are text to. That's why enough people afraid to talk. Because see the lady say her husband dead. I don't know which part, I don't know how. And she now traumatized, depressed. She feel like she kill for herself too. And she messaged me and she asked me, say, please, Not even a picture up. So for sure, so much might be not she alone out there go through that. Might be a whole heap of other people out there. That one is heavy. I don't know where to tell her say. I don't know where to tell her say Planka people. Sissy say please come back with this topic on Facebook. It's not the police that offers witness protection, it's the prosecutor, special division protection to the witness. No, nothing about them that's sitting there, Baba. Seek refuge in another country. They support you know money. And the government, if something like that happen, if the government will find place put you. It's alright, you say I go say something, the government will send you where I send you one different country and make you start over. Now that me feel. Then put you all one house up at John Tam up at John Brown and this and let you there for a couple months till it talk off and then they let you go in at the mid-year. Right now, I have a problem compared to these people. Somebody said she give the eyewitness a murder to my daughter was just 3 months old. Everybody has said me to leave it alone. And when people them are writing I comment, people are text me say to leave this alone, see? And to leave them and sitting here alone. I go and lady say right you know me dey on the run to auntie. Alright, oh, is that over? Must I read out this? Must I read out here? Let me call you back. Because I don't want to read it out and you send it from my ears only. Person when me a call now. Must I read it out?
Hello?
Must I read it out? Read out the message what you send? No, I wouldn't call your name. Alright. Hi, Auntie Dana. 7 months ago, I witnessed some of them something I don't want to call talk on this I show you. I remember Jamaica me live, you know. Some of them something I tell you the truth. I'm afraid to read them. Tanka, what want to say? All on them miss, me afraid me some of them message I'm afraid to read them. I remember Jamaica me live in nobody guard. And me have to go all about a different parish and different country. So me down at town yesterday and the boy tell me say when that's right, me never not go all town with me live again. At Jamaica me living on certain things me no want to read out for you, yeah, man. God know. Cause puss and dog now have the same luck. And you go hear say my platform big. And me this and me that and me Tara. Stop reading the message, it's not safe, yeah. Let me leave them topic here. One at a time when me more make me leave certain topic. Remember me no have no yard or nothing. I mean me have to travel all boat in Jamaica. I mean I want to travel and I look back at me if nobody a come for me. Hold on. Yes. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello? Phone now connect. Hold on there. Go back to the topic before. Yeah, Planka people, thank you. No. Oh, no delete. So the person them a delete out their message there. Delete out their message, yeah. Thank God. Person delete their message. You know, delete it out of my phone there, yeah, master. Uh, Why we could go back to the topic where we in the little while? Yourself first, someone I know should have migrate. Because when you go on like you don't know everything and it's not. You all don't know nothing, witness. God program. I could go back to the depression topic. I could go back to the depression. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell the lady, say I can't, I nah read this out on the line. Miss, this a message again, I nah read. Hold on, let me read that one, yeah. Listen. Okay, this can read. Good evening, Auntie. I am one of your silent watcher. I too lost my son in 2016 by the hand of gunman. He was coming from work and they robbed him and shot him 3 times in the head. Until now, I cry, especially when it is his birthday or the day he died. He died 2 days before my last son's birthday. It really shattered the family, and then 2 years later my mother died. And all of my mother church people them accused me of killing her. Auntie Dana, if I never know God for myself, I would be a mad woman today. But thank God for grace and mercy. You understand? Love this topic. Have to log on for church. They can. Yes, true planka people, certain things. Why we hope that we reach to some form of amicable solution, some form of comfort, some form of hold on. Hello, good evening.
Hi,
Yes, good evening.
Auntie.
Yes.
Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you for 30 seconds off the air.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Yes. No, I two person here. Me I gotta do it right now. Hold on. So my lawyer up on the line, she said, please make a disclaimer. Please do not send anything pertaining to the law or pertaining to any case or anything to my phone to read out on this live for any purpose at all. We are talking about sadly to say this is Jamaica and they have my best interest at heart. Please do not send certain topics to my phone. I don't know that already. Say Auntie Dan, I don't discuss certain things. Me live in Jamaica, I want to live a foreign, I want to live on there. Me live in a ghetto. Please do not send anything about any case or anything to Auntie Dana phone. Please take it up with the revel, revelant at how the word go? Revelant or authority. You don't know what me I try to say. Or seek help from certain government issued place where deal with certain, as you said, the victim prevention place, etc. Alright? Alright. So certain topics I will not read out certain cases that you not send. But I'm gonna lead up to depression. Although nobody not send nobody name to me. I don't see any name come up. People will say them I go through this or them I go through that. Relevant, yes. Or them I go through terror, or them I go through this. But please don't send anything over here. So cause this phone is only in this phone is my receipt. The man and people details tonight. All right, thank you so much, my darling. Yeah, man, God bless you. Yes. Ye- yeah, yes, my evidence, true. Yes, yes. So anything that is said over here, when Auntie Dana have our topics, please do not send any case issue, anybody name or anything here. Furthermore, me not read out nobody name. And the only can't send nobody name to me. Cause anything when me see me make sure delete it and delete all. So nothing in my phone, you understand? And I don't like people afraid or yes, you're a coward or nothing. You understand that Jamaica this. Jama, I don't like America. I know where else at Jamaica. I mean, I want to walk out the road and I look over my shoulder and I look around there so. And I want can go places. You see there's some police say Top Guard Town go run live. People call me Top Guard Run Town go run live. Guard Town go do what you do and come back. Because everybody in a Jamaica like you. And then everybody want phone depend them. And we said either then lick out your phone out then might be not do you nothing. They will lick out your phone out of here and I'll take you where I'll mash up your vehicle. So God turn in the name of Jesus, go do what you do and come back to your yard. I don't care how much good you are doing in this world. Yeah, me delete it already. Long time me delete that the message the lady. Me? Let me tell you, no care how much good you are doing in this world. You're going to have 10 person who still hate you and 10 person who want to see your demise. No care you're kind and you're genuine. You have somebody when you get no help for you, go carry belly for you. So me tell you, I get to me live in a... Hello, good
Good
evening.
evening.
Yes.
Is this Auntie Dana?
Yes, speaking.
Okay, pleasant good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
I know your program is about assisting persons who are desperately in need. I'm not asking about this for myself, but Lord God, where
Okay, go ahead. Auntie Dana program close here.
it close?
Yes.
Lord Jesus.
So you have to try another platform.
Auntie Dana?
Yes.
I don't know no other
Try just seek like how you know about Facebook, just seek it out. Just type in and you will see whole heap of charity platform there.
because I mean Auntie Dana, I still have to tell you anyway, even if
No, me dey on my life now I deal with something. So it don't make sense you tell me. You have to try seek out other help.
alright.
Yeah. Yeah. So me answer the call. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Auntie Dana.
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine.
Okay, I think you should keep on the topic before.
Yes,
I think
yes.
you should leave those topics alone.
True.
Please.
True.
All right?
Yes,
All right,
definitely.
mommy. All right. You take care, okay?
Yes. Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes. And no charity club. So true, my sister, so true. So phone I me deleted thing was I cost where we read. Anything when I me delete it out of my phone. First thing me not chat to people on phone. Any topic when me see no lookable or something, me not even answer it. More and delete it. Anybody who know me can tell you say this young man you not chat people on phone and they on phone and talk with me. Nobody that's why I can't hear nobody a play nothing with me. Me? Lulu never grown a fool. Yeah. So going to a lot and are afraid of speaking up. Also they have a strong support system. And what about young children? A lot of young people, planka people are go through depression too. Teenagers, a whole heap of them. This is a topic you have to go have a part two. And every day we are going to come with jokified topic. We have to have serious topic. I plug in my phone. We have the whole heap of young teenager out there and young people I go through depression. One lady did tell me say for her daughter cut up the whole of her skin with razor. This I sit down and cut up it so every minute I look and mark up all kind of something. So whole heap of young people out there go through it too. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna. Can you take me off the line for a minute?
Yes, go ahead. Hello? Yeah, man, me take you off the live. Eh, yeah. You don't want the live to hear? Come. Oh, she said, oh, she tell me something, but you don't want the live. So you want me to repeat what you say? Okay, then better you call me when me there 5 live then. Like how you don't want nobody to hear. Yeah. She don't tell me something about her young child, but she don't want nobody to hear. Whole heap of we have children who are go through depression. Some of them, weight problem, boy problem, all kind low self-esteem problem. So we all need to look at it. We all look at the older one, like the parents, the father, the sister, the auntie. But what about the children them? What about the teenager them who are go through it? What about them? You understand? What about them? I remember fresh. I remember to give fresh all the little dinner you asked me for. I might be trying to make on the live. Lord Jesus, you know bother come bother me. Joshie! Call fresh now? Yeah, call me on a film part. I make everything my pass. My kid asks them if they are okay. Yeah. When, eh? He must be asleep. My son, the devil is at and run some love. No, me tired man, I want to sleep, but when I come back, me definitely have love connection another week here to weekend. Cause the mount a call while company people are tell me say they see love connection I keep. Me say when me I keep love connection, you know we know. Me not me I go have it man. Big up yourself, Lady V. Somebody say auntie big up Lady V in the house. Big up Lady V, big up every blogger on here. Please like, share, and subscribe to everybody page. Big up, big up, big up Lady V. Big up everybody in the house. Yeah. I never can see oh over here. I never see my son face because you have to make them feel love. True. I follow Lady V. Lady V your show. Lady V your TV. Lady V our station our show TV. Anyone experience mental is only one out of many. Please subscribe to Kadim. Miss Donna, you say one love connection today. No, my mommy there, I come from church. From morning I wake up, I go to church, I come back. Some people did there, me have a little meeting. Then I come in, season up meat. Then I come in, I cook, I'm tired. And I want to go start out Joshie looking at him book for school and morning. So now I just consider say, I'm tired. When I done do it, I do look on Joshie bag and every little thing and pack him up and so. I will come back when me in my bed for a night live. You understand? You just be, mommy, are you a 3 hours? I sit down for you know. You understand? You know, talk the truth, Planka shop. You know, take my foot them one stretch out and I want to go beard and put on my nightie and take off them yaya for me eye. Sit there. And fix up myself and come back. Yeah, man, you watch me cook, you know. I mean, I cook before I take off the, yeah, me know. Me know. When I hear me go say me I cook before I take off, yeah. Hey, me can't try some food. I never afraid. Yeah, me eat now, my belly full. I'm want to get some ice cream for me switch on. I want to get my switch on this evening and I tell you I'm tired. Our time now. After 6, me now come out back for the night. Tired, yeah, man. And me have work this week with Miss Birdie. Me have whole heap of things this week. Me book that week, yeah. Me have a busy schedule with my sponsor, them Phoenix Vision, Miss Birdie, other things. And me have Curves by Tina, whole heap of things happen that week, yeah. So my foot me have to go lie down and rest up my little self, you know. Me trip down front. Front town, no. So bless upon yourself and please share. Look on 2007 and 1,000 now no subscribe and like. Yes, so it was an interesting topic this evening. As we say, over here we can never run out of topics, you know. We're gonna come back. Tick pink all over there with me pantic. What you say? Who I could have never TikTok boss put up that. Anyone him man him me a curse him. Smart. Then who could have put up that? Somebody really take up that for over here, go put it up over pink wall? No, sir, I don't believe so. Let me see, I don't follow pink wall, but I can't see pink wall. Let me really see. Yeah, me follow. Jesus have mercy. I follow pink wall, the first one. Yeah, there. Yeah, there.
Somebody sending some sexual herbs. It name sexual herbs. Tongue kaki.
Jesus Christ. No, sir. I want to know who make that TikTok there. No, sir. Why, Jesus, I never afraid. Hey, thank cash up. Yes, when I come off my live that night, then me I tell them I laugh till me peep up myself. Can I really go back in the live, go in the yeah, pull their bundle when they know it's incriminating. True. Big up yourself, Althea Asak, Francis. All I will never let me say, me I say, thank God nobody not take out that and run with it. Because me not see it nowhere. And see this somebody just tell me say Lego over pink wall. I last place that friend go Lego that. So when it when it reach over there. Hi, good night, Miss Princess. Miss Princess.
Where's something near done? Let me find it.
And that person that was saying that come body, you know. Them body, you know. As we on the live, guys, please remember the YouTube fans from Canada. Princess Bashor right here, the Woman at International Woman Achievement Award, IAAA. Auntie Dana will be there live in living color, hosting and also accepting an award on the 25th of June 2022. Get your tickets. Don't be late to come and support all the other awardees. There's so many of them. We're going to celebrate, and it's a woman event. Miss Princess, big up yourself. All the tickets, them are go, Miss Princess, for the people them over YouTube here when I follow Facebook.
The tickets, the inquiries are very much so, and the ticket sales are coming in slowly. And so I think right now about time we now start to the pushing, then people will now want to. I know people are calling Chris in England because Chris reached out to me last night, persons from New York, Florida, and so forth, wanting to purchase. Even today, people are buying tickets. So, get out there, people, purchase your ticket. Remember, this thing is going to be off the chain. So, you want to get your ticket today. The venue fits 1,200 persons, and we know that there's not going to be enough room. So you want to get your ticket today at iwaawards.org. Purchase your ticket and No tickets will be selling at the door, people. You need to get your ticket today.
All
All
right,
right.
somebody in the comment asks what's the COVID protocol for Canada?
Right now, for the venue, there, I know for to come from America, I do believe that you have to have the vaccine. That is what they're talking right now. And if you don't have the vaccination, you probably would have to submit to a COVID test. So that's it is just like everywhere right now. You understand? So that's it that we have right now. It's just everywhere. It's the same thing right now.
Yes, so guys, if you want to come see a different side to Auntie Donna on that specific night, you come on out. Me not tell no like Canada, you come out for me the last time. Me cry
Yes.
when me see how
Yes.
Planka come out for me. Me see all kind of big star they did and the Canadian, they make me feel like a queen.
And
One
this is the
piece of egg me
events
could even
that
get for God the stage
we
good.
have cover we have government body, we have celebrities. These are, everyone is there. And guys, this year we have Lady V in the house, we have Anna in the house, we have Donna in the house, we have Chris, Your Majesty, and Kazim in the house. You all want to be there. You can't miss this.
Yes, and I have to be vaccinated to enter Canada. So make it a date and don't be late. Auntie Dana
Yes.
live and direct in Canada. Brampton,
Amen.
Canada, me a dead upon my head. If all being well and God spare my life, I don't know me I go bring me A game. Una na go see that side there to Auntie Dana, but una go see at the award. So una have to come out. I mean, no, una
And for
always a
those of
come out.
and for those of persons who will be staying at the hotel, I do have discounted rooms, so please contact me for your room, and it will be at a discount to you as opposed to paying. And this is a very upscale hotel. You get it's a room service, swimming pool, full gym, everything is at this hotel. Shopping, restaurant, everything you want is at this hotel. You're shuttled in from the airport, so please let me know and I'll create a package for you.
All right. So it's where they where all them find you, Miss Princess?
So you can give me a call at 416-822-5867. If you are out of town, add me to WhatsApp, and you may also purchase your ticket at www.iwaawards.org.
All right, guys, in the ear. Get on a ticket, don't be late. Me not for ask. Me know me Canadian people them are dead. Me know that Lord God, tell them how they nearly do with me at the hotel last year, no Miss
Oh
Princess.
my goodness, you think that the queen has arrived? Oh my goodness.
I say me never gonna know in our world I'm get love from people like when me get
Oh
to
my
Canada.
goodness.
The love was off the chain. Canada would make me feel me all like when I tell me that Canada I like all the people them English. Cause me used
I
to
couldn't
England.
remember you didn't even have a chance to speak
Me
there
couldn't
on
even me
the
say when me look
stage.
on the stage,
Oh,
when
people
me look
were
how the people them a
screaming.
come up to
To
me
take
was
some
so
mic and
shocked.
shots there with you. Some people were screaming, crying. Oh my goodness. It was a sight. I never, of all the 12 years of doing the International Women Achievers Awards, I have never seen this.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
But me too, me did
So,
shock. I was shocked out of my wits. I me never get to keep the meet and greeting, Lord Jesus. Definitely
no,
this year,
so,
Canada. Auntie Dana, and I
so
will be performing at other venues in Canada at that time also, which I will announce later. When we see me pop up at different places. Alright, so the
yes.
Planka Boss, right there in a Brampton, you know Canada, I'm a place. Love you know. Big up on yourself. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. When you like and share, you will get notification bell of when I'll be on my live and etc. like that. Chocolate and vanilla, I got there too, yeah. Chocolate and
Yay!
vanilla,
Look
big
at
up
that.
on yourself. Follow chocolate and vanilla, follow Chris, Lady V, little bit of Brata, Damian vlog, I don't know if him page or what. Come in a seat in or something. Um, everybody, me can't remember a page them name, yeah. Oh, when name TV, we in Family TV, we're calling Yesterday, me and him up a shop a laugh. Me tell him me a reprimand because I met the people that been a cuss me. Him they tell me say me couldn't know sir even at the comment on the two call. Cause me know him and me know
Oh
everything.
no.
Yeah, it was him. You know, I saw it, and him said big up him YouTube. We in family TV, him have him like a cooking show over there, and him like a prank them, him good pan prank right out of Mountain View get to here. So him not come from uptown, him not come from downtown, him come from right here. So what are the positive things, you know, married having wife and two of them are just two prankster, them just jokify. So the support we in family TV right out of Mountain View here. They were Makida book. The colors, what? The collusion TV. Everybody, big up on yourself. Follow Lady V. Follow everybody over here, right
And I
over
would
here.
like to say happy Black History Month to everyone. And today is Bob
Marley
Marley's birthday.
birthday,
Bob
yes.
Marley on this special day. And to know, and Rita Marley
Let your
back in
voice be heard, TV
2011
too.
was a past recipient of the International Women Achievers Award. So respect to Bob Marley.
Yes, big up Bob Marley. Yes, Rita Marley was a past
Was
recipient.
yes, she was.
Okay. Big up
Yeah.
Miss Rita Marley, big up the Marley family. Today, me I look on Bob Marley and me I say, boy, if Bob Marley was only alive, he get some of them accolades that when he get when he dead. When
I'm
people are alive,
telling you.
show them the love, the support. Show them
Absolutely.
show them
Love me
everything.
today.
Cause when
That's
them dead
right.
and gone and rat out in a bone like how him rat out God. All of the accolades them we have put out and all of the thank you we have put out. Him not hear none of them. Him not know none of them. Him not see none of them. I am children them and them offspring them. And so big up the legendary. See me have a man here upon my clothes. Bob Marley, the icon. One
Yeah.
and only Bob Marley. The song said, don't scatter roses while I am gone. Give them to me when I am alive. I'm want to big up some of my girlfriend them, me big them up. And when me say girlfriend, me no mean woman when me do it cause me no lesbian and me no have woman
We
tendency.
got it.
I
We
want
got
to big
it.
up some of my nice, clean friend them. We take them time out to call me. And total stranger too. We say, Dan, I'm proud of what you do. I'm proud of the thing where you bring to Facebook. People get help,
That's
other charities for me just proud of you and a all. Sometimes I there some place and hear them a talk about Miss Jamaica. Sometimes I good. Miss Dana down at Jamaica. Sometimes I bad. But it's at least you're there on somebody lip. If you see you go through so much and you're still
that's right.
standing. One
And
lady
you
called me
take the
and
good
cry when
with
I'm
the
a
bad.
first time donor. When she see me big gone back for Miss Birdie. She said she just a cry for me. And she's a
Oh,
doctor in a New York. Doctor, big up yourself. She said she went in at the theater room and when she come out back, she run in her office. And with the rest of the doctor, them and say, look at my Donna, I've been told it. And she's not a
oh,
Jamaican, she's American. So that big up yourself. People will believe in me. Total stranger. Whenever know me from
respect is
Adam, then
free.
trust me with them money for send it. Come give me for give people. I never have fret. I never have to call me and say, oh, me no hear you give up my money. Or oh, me no hear my name call. Or oh, you me dey give $500 for give and you take out two. You give me $500 for give and me give you the $500. That's why up to this day when people are call me name say me do this, me tell them say come for me with your receipt. Big up the
That's right.
transformer doctor them. Big up Tommy Fear. Lord God, me not gonna remember everybody. Big up Miss P. Big up everybody. Big up Lorien from England. Big up all of me donor. Big up
Yeah.
Charmian. Big up Immaculate. Big up these people who stand behind me. Big up Calvary. Big up Lord Jesus. Me can't remember everybody. Big up Miss the Plancatarians of Trenton, New Jersey. Oh God, me no remember whole heap, hundreds, thousands of donors may have, not hundreds, thousands over the 3 years has trusted me, have believed in me, have stood up for me. Big up the influencers them, chocolate and vanilla, all of the people them, Lady V, all of the people them, Ladana, Chris, everybody was stand up in my corner and sister people do me wrong and stand up with me. And when them a bury me, when they stand up with me, big up Miss Phoenix who was here today
Miss
with me, Mr.
Phoenix.
Mr. Phoenix, a brand new store opening on St. Mary. Big up all the people them was stood up. Big up Romish for come on board and want to steer my career. Big up Curves by Tina. When I go have Auntie Dana shop now in a Curves by Tina where I look things them that are one of the things that I go come out. When you can go a Curves by Tina when I go see me picture of show what happened. My picture put up on my little side. I got there with my things them on it. So there's so many things that God has been doing for me and blessing me with so many levels that I am stepping up and I am not looking back. I will not dare change myself. He said, boy, me I go, but I will do better than I used to be. I have grown, I have improved. And to all the people that did hate me, you know, the other day I get so many calls from persons who speak so badly of me and say things about me. Total stranger that I don't know call me. I stand up boy, I not and I want to call you and apologize because I did day I saw not talk bad boy yo. I did day the son say this boy, I did call my friend them and say this boy yo. Random people just take it up where them
the
art
Bible
give
cannot
them
lie. Your enemy shall become your
your footstool and
footstool.
everything that I said to one of my churches that she said to me today. She's so proud of me that all when I was going through my dilemma and still going through my dilemma, I never let go off of God. And she said that was what resonated with her, that I was always talking about God and I was always praying. And the thing that happened now in my life, when I hear say me there a Mountain View a buy gun and when me hear say me there hear a fun gun man and when me hear say me have house up at Beverly Hills and me have house up at Down on the Hills. I never ever meet Andrew wife and stand up and talk to her. And one time me ever see Andrew wife and me go somewhere I want birthday dinner and me see her over there so me there. Yeah. So me and them the people they no drink tea out a cup or drink cup out a tea or turn up and chat more let's do business together. I don't know me a fridge if me I do any house anything. Yeah, I bring it first before anybody bring it up. And those are the things that I did pray for. When me hear the lies and the accusations and the slandering, me ask God to bring it out. Me say God vindicate me and God has done that. And people still around with my name, but guess I'm not stoop to for them level. Me could have take up my phone and I could have come on social media and I could have gone like a virago and I could have answer, I could have class and I could have do it. But I stood my ground and prayed because the Bible says, why worry when you can pray? When you know you have a God, when you know you have the balm in Gideon beside you. What me say my grandmother teaching just a come out in me. Humble yourself.
Look at the message today. Don't know your church there. What a message, eh?
Yes.
Glory to God.
And then
you, man.
It was a confirmation for me because the same thing that I was speaking about yesterday on my life, that even somebody comment and say, I wonder if Dana talk to pastor. You know, when me reach up church this morning, my pastor say, you know, long me I try get you and can't get you because me not easily forget pan phone. You understand? I do have no contact with him. I will more talk to Pastor Ellis and from the time when he come here. Me not even call Pastor Ellis. So the things that when me pray about and then me see God bring and God have whole more things for bring forth. And the people that must stood up for me. I want to tell you, know, me love you and me appreciate you, the women them who stood up for me who never meet me. Yes, Miss Princess. I just want to thank you for stand up with me. When I look at you, I come out for my life and I ask you $1 million for Caronique. I want to give me 1.5. And if I never close it, because when people are call, me even tell Miss Debbie to send back 2 donations because once I cut, and I like one time I collect over. I stay in the educational. Right now I feel like to retire from charity. Only thing I gotta do once a month I help 1 or 2 person and I must be educational. Either I go in a school, give them some computer because I feel like say you have levels in a life and the levels are building house and helping baby mother and baby father and grandfather done. Me dey on a second level now when me uplift young people. Computer, this, that. Once, not like how I used to do it every day, because I have my own plans, my own business established. 2 for the month or 3, and I move on. Once me come out and I can speak it with authority, because the Bible says life and death is in the power of our tongue, and we must speak life. I can come out tomorrow morning and ask my donor them, say I want $1 million to help somebody, and they will surely give it to me, because them know so when they send $1 million come, Auntie Dana now take out 200,000 out tight and give out 8. Auntie Dana now go take out 300,000 or she now go take 50,000. Auntie Dana go and give it over upon the camera. That is why a lady call me and say, boy, you go help the girl with her sickness and you talk about she have to come. This is how my program run. You don't have to choose this option. If I don't want to help nobody behind camera, and person, although it is a delicate situation, I want her to sit down and I want her to consider. Her coming on my life will highlight other persons going through the same situation to get courage. I know that is something that is very delicate, that this is a delicate issue, but I want you to sit down, miss, and I want you to consider. I don't want to not put you up. Anybody come attack me and say, "Boy, Miss Donna never have to put you out, and Miss Donna never have to do that." Please, you have options not to come on my live. You know and you hear that this is a transparent program where I will bring everything to the forefront. If you have issues, if you have confidence issues, any issues at all you have, please look elsewhere. Please bear in mind that when you come over here, everything will be on the forefront for the donors, them to see. I will not cover up for anybody. I will not hide anybody for anybody. Anything that I am doing, this is how it will be done. Whether it is delicate, undelicate, or whatever kind of etiquette. If you know you do not want to face the public, please do not call Auntie Donna phone. Please do not reach out to me for help. I understand that it is delicate, but I'm just playing right here. I don't want anybody to reach out to me who will not be willing to be on this camera lens right here. The camera lens is where all the helps come from. I don't want to reach out to me. I will help, but I want to see who I'm helping. So if you don't know, say, when you come over here, you know want me to put the camera down on your foot or nobody up here, so it now go work. Please go to other platform that will do that for you. But if you no come over here, same as me in a camera, una go see me, una over here see me. That is how this program run. So please, when I do anything, I don't want anybody to call me and tell me you never have to do this, and you never have to do that, and you never have to bring them. Go elsewhere that you guys can get help and don't come on camera and then show a piece of your foot or then show a piece of your hand or then this is how me one run and me not put myself in a no jeopardy for nobody. Alright, and my donors them I can say that stand behind me 100%. If Auntie Donna says she's not doing nothing behind the door, they will assist me and they will stand by me. I am not saying it with no apology. If me say me not hide nobody, them are going to stand up with me. If me say me assure you, you have to come because this is how me do it. So big up to the people them. I got a lot of new calls. People were just proud of me. Even somebody that was cussing me on a live. Sir, big up yourself. You reach out to me. You were cussing me. You used to cuss me. And about not talking Erica. And never ever yet talk to Erica. So when I say somebody that was cussing me, I may say something when you think of this year. One, none of them will hear a cussing me. Me and them no in a conversation or deal or not. Me don't know them and them don't know me. And none of them don't have no secret for me. And from day one, me always say don't come cuss nobody in a phone for me. Persons defend me. Like Lady V, them will eat more people. And them defend me without no motive behind it. Them now look no YouTube likes or no YouTube this or no YouTube that. But I am just saying over here, big up to the people. Them will stand up with me, will stood by me. And when I soon come out with something, I don't know what yet. What is the cry gonna be? But I will help somebody for the month of February. And it will be a summer I do it because I focus on me, my business side of that I know what uno no see and what you know about to see. And my contract them when I have to sign. So I can't I want time for lie down in my bed and rest, sleep, lie down. You understand? Hello, good evening. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good night. Hello?
Yeah, good night.
Yes, good night.
My name is Camille Pink and I text you from last week.
Text me from last week about what?
Yeah, texting you to ask you for a little help.
Okay, charity close, Camille. You're supposed to know that already, alright?
Okay.
Alright. Because I may talk about charity, know everybody I don't know say charity close. We not take care no more baby mother and we not build no more house over here again nobody. Cause when me go through what I went through for dig up all my foot in a can put maca and chop out my foot and all kind of things and come on life complete for help for these ungrateful people. I will not go back down that road for nobody. ever again. Give them all much money and them man and them baby father and them out here and drink out it and do all catch them please ask them like with the people them money. Me nah go back that phase of charity they done. Me nah buy no more baby clothes and me nah do this and me nah do that for nobody. Me not taking up those journey. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes?
Good evening. This is Auntie Dana.
Yes, speaking.
Can I say something to you? I don't know if you wouldn't mind.
Go ahead.
Auntie Dana. My name is Tanya. I have two kids. They are twins. Um, it kind of really difficult and hard for me. I was just asking.
Oh, charity clothes. Charity clothes. You hear? Worst baby mother. Charity clothes. You have to try other platform where I deal with baby mother. You hear?
Okay.
Alright. Me loud argument for me talk about charity, everybody I go call in, you know. Foreign people them tired of it. Them work out them hard and money come give me for bill up house and for some ungrateful people. Me have had some donors where ball want back their money. They say me give it with a good heart. But when me see how them are wicked, they do you in a phone, me want back me hard earned money. Miss Dana, you make me donate because when you come by your life and you open up your mouth, Miss Dana, and say, yeah, look help for them. We gladly and gladly from the bottom of our heart and genuinely send we money come give you figure way. But when we look for the past year and see how they do you and tell all kind of sitting upon you, we want back for money. But guess what? We can't get it back. Because them in the house are some grateful charity clothes. I will do as my head lead me or my mind lead me. Me have a laptop here, me showing it brand new. At the spirit now give me figure it out. I don't want to feel like me hold on pan it. Me I go call Tommy about it to get to the lady. Everybody a call me down feet. See it ya? Now back same way. From when me get it, me not ready to get it out it. I don't want no call me. I want to give it to a little boy student who do well in a school. See it ya? I don't want to send it, come give me figure way. Me have it right here. When me ready to give it out, me give it out. I'm blessed that me want to forget to a male boy student who do well. Me don't know which school where. When the spirit lead me, you know, a month of somebody a call me feet. You know, call me feet. No call me down feet. Don't know where send it come give me, no, not a problem feet get out yet. So me no want nobody down in my phone feet. I giving it to a boy. Most of the people them will get help over here, a girl. You understand? Somebody say you can't know the charity call them, you know, auntie. Oh, you bad so. Nobody call. Yeah, them know and then depend it. Most of them always want call when me depend in life. So they know people them heart soft. You understand? I can't thank about been saying charity clothes for 3 months now. And you want to tell me the back of them. Them know. Some all young people till I come here. All young people come here same way. Yeah. But just, you know, really don't understand in admin people. Charity clothes. Please put the lady phone and no bother. Yeah, the last 2 years you're preaching, stop breathing up you as you cannot support more than 2. Me not sorry for them. Amount of them will trick me, yeah. The amount of baby mother them will trick me, yeah, planka people. Trick me out of my own money for enough food money, then trick me out of. Because I give food money, I have to give account feet and whole live, or whole video food seat. I want a little 2 pence them. Then trick me. And now then till I come for trick. I don't have nothing more you for trick out because see me house there bill. See me house there bill. Alright, so now bless upon yourself. Mwah. Thank you for stay with me 3.5 hours. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember that week, yeah, a love week I come up. We are go over here with the love connection wanna kill me. If you never see me phone, you don't know no one do love connection like Planka shop. Cause the Planka boss I go come with our own slang and our own laugh and our own pleke over here. And I right over here, me I do it, alright? So big up on yourself, thank you, love you, peace out. Enjoy. So I try to go get the ice cream for Miss Richie. Cause John and I make him go buy it. Cause me know so she sit down up around there and look out for me send her ice cream. Cause I promise her. Alright, peace out. Bless you.